You guys, you know, when we're live, exciting things are happening. And today is even extra exciting because we have somebody new and extremely amazing here with us. And you guys, I can't. It's just, today's an amazing day. We're having the new moon in Leo, and we're going to be reading cards and oh my gosh. You guys, yes. So hello. How are you? We're going to do some awesome things today, and we're going to go back to basics a little bit. So let's do some introductions. Let me introduce a baddie here. Miss Taylor Lachey is here with us today to help us bring you some magic, some messages, some all of the things. Taylor, would you like to introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit of your awesome and all the things? Maybe. Oh no. Okay, so while we wait for Taylor to come back to us, Kate.
You guys, make sure you are in the comments. Make sure you guys have jumped in. You have said, hey, you have let us know that you've wanted a card. Okay, and if you are interested in going a little bit deeper, make sure you're up at that first comment. You are grabbing your bish bump, okay? We already have 5 people in, so.
Because you know you want to get a little bit deeper always.
Hey. Taylor's traveling right now, you guys.
I know.
And it's Mercury retrograde. Tell me you guys didn't see anything going on with Mercury retrograde, right? Hey.
Of course, you can have a card. Yes, and guys, as you're hopping in the comments, yes, let us know you would like a card. Please, consent is sexy. And yes, put your intentions in there, guys. Make sure, set your intentions, because we don't need to know the intention, but set your intentions because that's how we roll. Yes, today's reading is going to be
amazing.
I know.
It's Mercury retrograde, you guys. Lots of stuff going on. Make sure you are in the comments. Make sure you let us know if you want a card. We tag this. You guys can always come back to it, especially if your computer crashes or you have other tech issues. Okay? We're going to be here. Yes. Nothing's going to stop us from what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Taylor, when you can meet us, if you want to hop on and you want to say hey and introduce yourself, feel free.
Red, are you getting a card, bud?
Yeah, let us
Chadwick.
Chadwick? She'll be back. It's okay.
Yeah, she will. All right. Brooke, of course you can get a card, babe. Let me get you on the list. Terri. Haven't seen you in such a long time, babe. Holly. All right, guys. Let's go down the list really quick. We have Holly, Michele, Kris, Lara, and Traci on bumps. Oh, my favorite card up there. Ooh, moving and grooving. And right now, just for our regular readings, we have Brooke and Terri. Chad, are you getting a card or not? Let us know.
Let us know. And if you guys are outside of the box, make sure that you have subscribed. Make sure that you have liked the channel, and then hop on over here and tell us that you would like a card. Consent is sexy. It is the way that we operate this channel 100% of the time. And you guys, Taylor is going to be back. She is going to be introducing herself. There's going to be a lot of pressure that probably happens throughout this reading. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Kate Cornelius. There's going to be tons of new followers that are on this channel. And I am the resident oracle and open channel here at the Cosmic Speakeasy.
Hi, guys. I am Stephanie Caputo, and I am the resident medium here. I am a psychic medium, and I read all the tarot here for you guys. And I listen, you know that I see all your guides and all the fun things, and I give you the messages that you typically don't want to hear. But
100% of the time. All right, guys.
100% of the time.
Make sure that you guys are sharing this out. This is the first ever super special 3-reader reading at the Cosmic Speakeasy. Okay. Awesome stuff happening. Ooh, how y'all feeling? How's that new moon treating you? Look, this card keeps coming out.
I know.
How was Mercury retrograde for you guys?
Rough waters. Mercury retrograde has been, listen, as a techie, I work with tech on the regular, and it has been all week. I've been messaging Kate, like, why are we doing this? Like, let's not. And Kate's been telling me, no, the answer's in front of you. Just, you know better. You thrive in this.
We know better.
Let's not and say we did. How about it? Oh, as my cards like throw themselves.
As my cards fly out of my hand.
We're going to stay balanced, and we're not going to let it affect us, right? We're going to just flow through it. Think outside of the box, guys. We're thinking outside of the box right now. This is the time to think outside of the box.
And we're going to endure where we have to endure, right? Because this is the version of who we're trying to be. This is not something else, somebody else, nothing. All right. Take a breather for a second.
Right? Miss Taylor.
Did y'all set your intentions?
Yeah, let us know what's going on. Are you guys good?
8 viewers. I see you guys over there, but I don't have 8 people on my list. I don't have anyone telling me what's been happening in the world. No, I have no tea. A little list. That sounds like.
Yeah, what's going on with everybody? How are you guys? Tell us all the things.
We're just here for Taylor.
I know. Everybody wants Taylor. They're not even here for us anymore.
Oh. Well, that's fun. Look at this.
Well, you guys, would you like us to start? And then when Taylor hops in, we'll keep going?
We can start. I don't know. I want to hear from everybody. I want to see where everyone's at. What's a heat wave for you?
Yeah, what is the heat wave? Can you define a heat wave? How
we
hot
have a friend. We have a friend that's from the UK that recently moved over here to Nashville, and she's like, "This weather is oppressive. This is oppressive." And she's like, "I am sweating. I shouldn't be sweating." Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, wait. What's 32 degrees? That's 100. That's like, isn't that like?
That's close to where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Is there like humidity or is there like a dry heat? I'm very curious. Cause like, yeah, Terri, your heat wave though is like delicious. I'll take your heat wave all year. Like, I'll live in your heat wave.
Interessante.
Very interessante.
Yeah.
Very, very, very interessante. All right, guys. Let us know. Do you want us? I just threw a card. All right, yeah, decision. You guys need to make the decision for us. Do you guys want us to start reading right now? And then as Taylor hops on, she can hop in?
I'll jump in for Holly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Holly said sure. Okay. Let's do it, Kate. Holly, you are up. Does everybody have your intentions set? Well, Holly.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, Holly. Keeping one secret from me. Keeping
Oh,
one
Michele
secret
said,
from me.
wait a minute. Holly's gonna
And
go
Holly's
ahead
like, I'm ready.
Holly can go ahead and get hers. We'll let Holly have hers. Michele, we'll wait for you since you're next.
Yes. And hopefully, you know what? And hopefully by the time Holly's done, Taylor will be here. How about that? All right, let's do that. And then while we're at it,
face down.
see, mine is up, and then her middle card's a secret. Like she has 2 up and 1 down.
She has 2 up for me and 1 down too, but the first one is down and the rest of them are up.
All right, and I'm
9 viewers, you guys, hop on over into this chat. Let us know that you are here. How you been feeling over all of this energy? Make sure you guys set your intentions and let us know if you'd like a card, okay?
All right, guys. All right, Miss Holly, let's do this. So your first card is the 2 of Wands. And what I have feeling with this is a lot of decisions have come up for you as of late, and it's very much dreamy decisions. It's very much like decisions that you had no idea would be coming up for you. Oh my gosh, it's very much like, oh my gosh, is this my life? Oh my gosh, how is this happening to me right now? Oh my gosh, is this really happening right now? Is this really an opportunity for me? Is this really, what's next? What am I going to do? What should I do? Is this the thing? Is this really happening? Those are all the feelings that are coming up for you. And as I looked up, 1, 2, 3, 4 on our time clock was like on the thing. So this is very much an opportunity for you to grow. It's very much the opportunity for you to, I don't want you to look at it as, I'm feeling a lot of fear with this as, in a, this could be a bad thing, you know. It's not. This is very much a growth opportunity for you, and it doesn't feel like there's a wrong decision here. It's very much a I can really make something out of this. So how do you want to make something out of this? What do you want to see? How do you want to see yourself in the future? I want you to look at it that way. What do you want to see in the future? That's what you need to do. Okay.
I agree with the hesitation, and let's not call it hesitation, right? I'll say there's some anxiety. There's definitely a little, that's why I use the word hesitation, because it's a little stutter step. There's a little uncertainty. There's a little fear, resistance, whatever word you kind of want to put on that to say, I'm slightly uncomfortable because I know that this is something that's much bigger than anything I've done before. Okay. Agree with that 100%. And also agree with the fact that this is more of a, it's happening and you've asked for it, and now this is what I would call a recalibration, right? So Stephanie was mentioning at the end of her card about kind of linking up to this version of who you're wanting to be and what does that look like, and this future understanding. And the one thing that I heard and definitely felt as part of that resistance or hesitation was like, I don't know what that looks like yet, right? I'm not sure what I even think that's going to be. I don't know how to plan for that. There's an uncertainty, and I kind of want to give you a different perspective to look at that at. Okay. So for me, it's a recalibration. One, I'm extremely firm in who I am as a person and the way that I feel about things, right? That's a lot easier for me to anchor into than trying to project out into a future that maybe I have no idea about, right? So maybe for you, this is a good chance for you to kind of look at the situations that are coming up and say, okay, Is that in alignment with the value that I have, with the things that I want to achieve? Because you already are the person that you're trying to be, right? You're already making moves, stepping out and doing things differently. You're looking at the world in a different way. You are doing those things. And so you are, in fact, already moving. How about you come home and just make a declaration on who that person is and what that person does? Maybe making a decision is going to change that.
I mean, maybe. Because once you make that decision, you're going to feel a lot more balanced. You're going to feel a lot more rooted. You're going to feel a lot more in control of yourself. Page of Pentacles. I feel like right now, this decision came up for you, and it almost made you feel like, now what, right? And I feel like it should have made you feel more balanced, right? It should have made you feel more clear. It should have made you feel like, oh, this was the answer. And you're kind of not looking at it that way. You're like, no, this gave me more questions. This gave me more confusion. This gave me more. Babe, I feel you're in an avoidance of you asked for clarity, right? You asked for the clarity. You asked for the answer. You asked for all the things. You received the clarity. You received the balance. You received the thing. You received the root. You received, and now that you're getting what you want, look at it. It's almost the feeling of, is this really what I want? Is this what I want? Now it's contemplating, I don't know what I want. What do I want? What do I want, right? So now, what do you want, babe? This is where you need to make out your clarification on what it is that you actually want. What's going to make Holly happy? What's going to make Holly clear on the desires that she truly needs to be balanced, to be rooted, to be moving towards, because universe is giving you the things that you're asking for.
The universe is giving you the things that you're asking for. You just gotta listen to them, right? When Stephanie said, hey, listen, all of the answers are there. You're going to go ahead and you're going to fix this alignment for yourself and make the decision for where you're going and what you're doing and what all of these things look like. I have the Dark Mystery card. This is the card of mystery. It's number 38. It comes out to an 11. You know that is emotional intelligence. That is the spiritual warrior. That is really being able to fight for and understand what's happening around you. And she was talking about how all of this information's coming up and you're like, is this right for me? How are you going to know if you're not sitting still enough to witness what's happening around you so that you can make an informed decision? If we're so antsy and we're moving so quickly that we can't even settle with where we're at for a minute to really interpret, to really make sure that, this is not just nerves, or I really do have the skill sets that make me capable of achieving this. If you're not sitting around and you're not actually witnessing what's happening, your list doesn't mean shit. That's the truth of it. And if you already have that list prepared and you still feel out of control, pause for a second and see what's actually being implemented in your world. Because right now, if we're needing to recalibrate and we're wanting to see these experiences and you know that you're on the precipice of something that is huge, there's no reason to jump just for the sake of jumping. Don't you want to make sure it's the right cliff before you do that? I would.
It's so funny because you say this, you said exactly that in Six of Swords. I almost feel like you want to take the more difficult path. You're choosing to take the more difficult path. Your guides are like, here, look, here's the easy path. Let me take you on the easy path. Please, let's take the easy path. And then you're like, no, I'm going to follow these other guides that are taking me towards the more rough seas. Because that one looks like the way to go. That one looks like the way I'm going to take. And look, there's a beautiful person that just hopped on. Why? Holly, I know from personal experience, the force of habit and the need, just the, what is it? Trauma and just being used to taking that more difficult path, right? Because that's the one in front of us. That's the one we see more clear. That difficult path. That's the one that makes the most sense. That path, right? That difficult path that's right in front of us. That's the one that's like, oh, that's the one my guide said first. That's the one I'm going to take. I'm not hearing the one. There are guys that are like, no. I just said this other one. But this guide was louder. He said that we could do it here though. And he's kind of more cute. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him. He's way more cute. And I mean, stop it. Stop. Just because he's cuter doesn't mean he's making the better decisions for you. Stop. Stop it.
Okay, friend. Final card for me. This is my favorite card, and you already know this. It's the Bushfires card. It's the card of Fury. It's number 10. Hi, Lara. Okay, listen. You know that this card is the Pinecone card. You know that this is the thing that is really saying, look, if you're going to go and plant the seeds, sometimes there is a volatility that's required, right, to open the pinecone. That's what we're saying to you. You got to be able to catch it first. And you have to be able to clarify it long before you ever catch it. So now that you know the actual process for what that looks like, you can go ahead and release so that you can plant the seed. Does that make sense? There's no reason to have this hesitation. There's no reason to... There is reason. I take it back. I heard it. Stephanie, thank you. I heard it. I take it back. There is reason, because you have to have enough strength, to be enough fortitude to be able to withstand the heat, right? You have to have enough strength and enough perseverance to be willing to go ahead and continue on your path so that you know that you're doing the right thing. Sometimes it's validation. Sometimes it's burning down the barriers just so that you can get there. But whatever it is, you need to have this lesson. And in clarifying those desires, I think you're really going to have an opportunity to plant the correct seeds and to make those correct steps forward. Okay. Breathe through it. Listen to the information that's being presented to you, and you cannot fail. You hear me? Okay. You guys, do you see Taylor's hopping in? She's here. She's working on it. All right. Let us know how that lands for you, Holly, Michele. You are.
And Holly, just because you didn't like hearing all of my message didn't mean you had to make me pour my coffee on myself. Wasn't nice. I'm blaming it on you. I just didn't know how to human. It's fine.
Woo.
You're very welcome, Holly. Let us know how that resonated, babe. Okay. Michele, call Taylor back. You were doing so good. Oh, Tonesha.
Yeah, Michele, you were working on it. Okay, you guys, 11 viewers. I see you. I see you.
Know if you'd like a card, guys.
Put in the comments. Let us know if you would like a card. Okay. Those of you who are newcomers, welcome, welcome. I have Nimira. I have Kristi Freeman on.
Hi, Kristi. Long time no see, friend. Girl, you know we need that freaking consent, friend.
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Oh yes, happy anniversary. Oh girl, we got you in there for that bish bump. Fun fact, because of Kristi, I got into entrepreneurship. So
yes.
I mean,
on. You guys, for newcomers, let's chat really quick. I know you want to wait for her. Michele, do you want us to bump you to the bottom of the bish bump list? Just to be safe so we can keep things moving. How do you want us to do that for you? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for that, let's talk to you guys a little bit about how this works. Newcomers to the channel. You guys, there's a 5-minute wait. If you are outside of the box and you have not been able to comment, that's the reason why. You need to make sure that you have subscribed to our channel. 14 viewers. I see you guys. Get over here. Comment. Say, hey, let us know what's happening, okay? The way that we do this is we, with these bish bumps that you see people doing, you see them paying? That's that magical 3-card spread that you guys just witnessed with Holly Toms. 3 cards. 6 cards in total. Absolute magic. You guys can go ahead and pay for those whenever you want. There's a link in the very first comment. You guys can go and grab that. And that's what allows you to jump the line. Okay? So everybody can get a free card. You guys can hop in. You've given your consent. You say you want it. Put your name over here on the list. Let us know. We're going to put you on our list. But if someone goes and bumps you out and they get a bish bump, we're going to go to them first, and then we will circle back around to you. You guys are still on our list. Don't worry about, did we get you? Did we skip you? None of that stuff. Okay? You're there. And we do something super special where we go ahead and tag your reading so you guys can circle back whenever you need to. So in case you need to hop off or anything else kind of comes up for you, you don't miss your reading. Okay? You were drawn here for a reason. We 100% believe that. And we want to make sure you get your message. Okay? Woo!
Welcome, Clover.
Did you guys get it?
I hope you guys get it. That was a lot. And did you breathe once when you were talking?
I hope so.
Because it didn't sound like it.
Woo!
Clover, we got you on the list. Okay, Michele, we'll move you under Traci. All right, I shuffled the cards back in. So, Kris, you are up. I shuffled those cards back in.
Ooh, I gotta get Clover on my list. Okay, Michele bumped herself on down. Okay.
Kris, are you good to go?
Kris, are you good to go? Or you want us to wait for Taylor to... Kris is obviously... Kris is like, I'm in.
She's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, well, yeah, 2 of her cards. She's in. I mean, she flew. Mind you, it's secret because they're both face down. No, you can't have the deck.
I know. She's flipping over tons.
You know the rules. All right. She's like, I know the rules. I'll give you one more card. They're all face down, though.
Sure, I'm manifesting Taylor to join soon. She's like, I'll do it. You can
love you all.
Whatever.
Can I just say, I say this I love you all. I love our people. I love our followers. You're just, I love you. I love you. I love you. You're just this. I wake up in the morning on reading days.
We're like a reading day.
It's reading day.
We get to see these bitches.
And I get goosebumpies, and it's just look. Her sun got brighter. It got brighter on her side.
I said, hey Taylor, just so you know, we're giving people the chance to pick to wait for you. You're gonna have your own list. Oh, okay. Kristi, what? You guys are about to see what happens. Kristi's moving over. Kristi said she got a bish bump. So we moved her over into the
Yes, she
list.
did.
You guys, how fun is that? It's such a fun little concept, right? It makes it such an amazing environment. Tons of growth happens over here. We're so excited for you joining us, Nimira. We are excited. I have Kris's cards if you're ready. Are you ready? I've been waiting.
I am ready, baby.
Oh. Okay. Kris, number one. Hi, friend. Hey. Okay. Number one for me, again, favorite card. Yay for you. This is the Bushfires card. This is the card of Fury, and it is number 10. I think that there's a little bit of frustration that's happening in your world, and I don't think you're necessarily the cause of it. I think there's a little poking and prodding environmentally. I think the cosmos is kind of like pushing you into certain directions, and that you're kind of being presented with, dare I say, multiple opportunities or decisions to be made that really kind of need to have the seed planted for you to understand which one needs to come to fruition. I'm sure you know already. I'm sure there's a little bit of inkling on which direction you plan on taking. But you're going to need to allow this steady burn to kind of occur and like envelop a lot of this area or a lot of the mental faculty, right? The questions, the what ifs, the hesitation, the I need to have the answer now kind of stuff, just for you to be able to find that answer. So burn, baby.
I unmuted and then we're figuring out the little like weirdness of StreamYard, and there's weird things that happen. Okay, anyways. So Kris, friend, exactly. 3 of Pentacles. So you're working with somebody. It is definitely to do with I don't want to say a working environment, but it's definitely something that a project. It's definitely a project, and I feel like it's something that like is very near and dear to you, and it almost feels like you were working on all of it together, and now it almost feels like it's kind of unraveling in front of you. It's kind of like the things that were coming together that you wanted it to be a partnership, and you wanted it to be this, because I feel like before we talked about creating a partnership, creating something that was going to be synchronous, going to be you still can find that synchronicity. It's just you haven't found the right people for that synchronicity. That's what I need to say. You haven't found all the right people to make this all work. It's just not right for right now. Yeah, I just hear you say they're just my like the vision isn't the same vision for everybody right now, and it's all kind of blurry, and again it's like unraveling in front of you, and what you thought was going to happen is not happening, and it's becoming very frustrating, and it's becoming almost like it's exploding in front of you, but it's actually not. It's I would almost get like ask you to see it almost like as a refresher, almost like looking at it in a new light and looking at it in a way that, I wonder if we could do it this way instead, right? Yeah.
Look who's reading cards now. I have the gravity card. This is the card of groundedness. It's number 39, which comes out to a 12. you know that equals 3. 3 is that childlike energy, right? It's exuberance, it's confidence, it is feral audacity, right? It's all kinds of magic. And literally in the book, when you read this card just says, yo, seek a grounded perspective. Seek a different perspective. The vision you have, see, that's what I was saying a little bit in this first card too. The vision you have is not the wrong vision. There needs to be planting of more seeds. Okay, so if we need a little bit more seed, or if we don't have the correct people to actually tend to the field and, you know, help us gather the heart. Tonya knows. Tonya has a garden. She understands. If we don't have the proper resources available, of course, we're going to feel out of control, right? So in seeking this different perspective, don't seek to change the vision. Seek to change the resources you have that allow the vision to operate efficiently. Those are two different things. And that immediately should have helped stop the spiral. Immediately you should feel different with those two pieces of information, because you're not looking to create a new experience. You're just looking to have proper allocation in what you are currently doing, right? In the vision that you have. So seek a different perspective. See how you can kind of use the resources you have. What does that actually look like, and how can you leverage new resources moving forward? Because there you are going to need some, right? There is going to need to be different people involved.
When was the last time you actually took care of you? Four of Swords. All of this is coming up because you're concentrating on everyone else's needs and everyone else's wants and everyone else's desires and everyone else's ideas and everyone else's everything. And not once have you considered you. Not once have you even spoken up about what you wanted with anything, and you worried about everyone else. Have you even said, I think it would be a great idea if we did this? Have you spoken up about what you desire? Have you taken care of you? You guys, we talk about this all the time on our channel about how we can take care of everyone around us. Yes, it's great to take care of everyone around us. Yes, be loving. Yes, love the people around you. But you have to love you first, or you can't take care of the people around you. How is that going to work? Rest. Rest so you can find that clarity that you're seeking. The answers that you're seeking.
Same. Stephanie's reading for you. Take it or leave it. You get to have what you have. I have the same thing.
How does it feel, Kate?
I know. Lashed out. Ugh. 3 whips for me. This is what I got. Okay, so I have the music card. This is the card of joy. This is number 28. You know that 28 is that abundance number, right? It's prosperity. It is abundance. Ooh, pop that screen, girl. You excited about it, right? Feeling it, huh? Okay, look, this is really the truth of it. If you have the vision, and the vision is not changing, you are just reallocating resources and kind of seeing what's happening and leveraging and utilizing that for yourself. You're seeking that different perspective. Really now this opportunity for you to kind of step in and follow the things that bring joy. That's where we're creating more peace. Okay. Super simple, just to be like, look, I think that if we did it this way, this might help us. If not, it doesn't. Okay, let's try something different after that. But we got to get the needle moving, and we can't allow stagnation to stop the vision. So find the things that bring you joy. Speak the things that bring you joy. Be the leader that you are demanding you are. Fix my screen. Get your energy right. Get yourself right. And then you have the abundance. You have the prosperity. You have the joy. Okay? Take the time for you, and you'll be able to witness the information that helps get you there. One more.
Mm-hmm. I already hear you. But how, Kate? How am I going to do that when everybody has control over my emotions and feelings? Bullshit. 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 You, babe, you have control over your feelings. You have control over your emotions. You. Remember the devil card. When we look, those strings aren't connected to shit. We allow people to control us. We give them permission to control us. We do. Okay? We give people the power to control our emotions.
11:11
Eastern. Message. Okay, so sorry, I just like went into like 90s movies. But legitimately, we allow people to, we give them the power to affect us. So when we know someone's about to trigger us, right? When we see them digging in, when we know what they're trying to do, why do we sit there and let them keep doing it? I hear you. But Stephanie, but Kate, these people, walk away. Why are you keeping them around? Why are you letting them help you build anything? Why are they on your team? Why are they? Obviously, they're not your people. Bye.
11 viewers.
Message. Bye. Remove that toxicity. Kris, you're better than this. You've been working on you for how long? Since you started coming here to our channel. Remove the toxicity. You're incredible. Okay? Okay. Let us know how that resonates. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Lara, you are up.
All right, Lara, let us know if you want to maybe potentially wait for Taylor. We don't know what's happening.
No, we can't. Yeah, we haven't even heard from her. We're messaging and I have a kitten yelling at me right now. Let me go.
Like I said, she's traveling, so she could be in dead zones and stuff. If it comes down to it, you guys, what will end up happening will be that
we'll just have her come on the full moon.
We'll have her come on the full moon and we'll give this another go. And we'll be, oh, Lara.
I know. I'm trying to get Lara's cards up. Lara, where's your intentions? Come on. Throw them out. Give me your intentions. I got one card. That's it. That's all you get.
I got one too. She's like, I don't need more than that. Oh, there's one flipped over.
Okay, there's another one. Okay, give me one more. Just one more. I don't mind calling you out, but like, sorry, killing bugs. There you go. Hi, sweetie. You want to read with me? Okay. Clicky wants to read with me.
My Clickery Jones.
Yes. You want to read? Okay. All right, Lara. Click and I are ready to read for you. Just kidding. Click doesn't want to read anymore. He's like, I don't want to be on camera.
JK.
Oh, I didn't open his window far enough.
It was for me. He was only here for me.
Yeah, he wanted to say hi to Kate. Him and Kate have a really fun relationship. All right. Miss Lara. Your first card. The Queen of Wands. Okay. you have been stepping into your power. And well done. Well done. Now, the thing about stepping into your power is now standing in said power. There, it's one thing to step into that power and acknowledging that you have the power, right? Standing in it and owning it and accepting the fact that you have the power, accepting the fact that you are like, this is real. And this is something that I am capable of. And this is something that I have. And this is something that I own. And this is real. And I can do it. And not being ashamed. And knowing that you help. And knowing that you exude that magic. And knowing that it's flowing out of you, like almost in an uncontrolled sense. But at this point, this is something that should be really exciting for you. And I think you're still in a state of almost fearing the magic that's within you. Don't fear it, babe. Be excited about it. Be excited about this magic. Be excited about all the things that are happening. And look, I think that's why Click's here too. Click wants you to know just to be excited. Be excited about the fact, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a black cat that comes up. If you have a black cat, that's badass. But I wouldn't be surprised if you get a new black kitten in the near future. That's your familiar. But do not fear your magic. You're getting more. Okay.
Are we on Lara, right?
Yes, okay. Lara.
Ooh, I was completely not paying attention. Not even in it. Okay. Okay, Lara, first card for me. We're on the first card, right? Yeah, okay. You would have yelled at me if we weren't. Okay. Just making sure. You guys, okay. Lara like kicked me out hardcore. Not connected. Okay, Lara, first card for me is the inner core. This is number 18. This is the card of solidity. Yes to whatever Stephanie was saying. I don't even know what that was, but I did hear the end part where she was talking about, you know, you have more magic that's coming in, and I know inside of Goddessy last week in particular, you really were calling in peace and serenity and like the awareness to really be able to lean into your path and to kind of see what was happening and to accurately make aligned steps towards that, right? To feeling safe and fulfilled and powerful and capable of what you already know, because I know you're witnessing all of the different transformations, right? This is the moment where a lot of the things for you that have seemed like they are disconnected or kind of floating around are going to be flowing back together. They're going to be connecting themselves. And there are people who are in your world or who will be coming into your world. You notice the hands, right? That are going to show you a different level of love and support that I don't think you have witnessed before. I think it's something that you've been asking for. I think building that community and like really feeling like your gifts and your powers and your potential are matched with the level of support that you're receiving has been something that's very important to you. And so I think you're going to be getting this validation that happens from the universe because you took this time to kind of settle and witness that the powers are kind of coming in. And then from there, opening up and allowing yourself to move forward.
Okay, so I can't read while holding him, which is funny, but I can hold him and listen to you read, which is fascinating to me. Okay, anyways, your next card.
Maybe he's just my familiar.
In your fucking dreams, Kate. In your fucking dreams. Sorry,
I'm taking him.
Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. And she knows that those are fighting words. All right, the Fool. No. The Fool. So again, it's take the leap into your new into the newness. Taking, like, there's a newness that is upon you. There's a newness that is like coming forth. And again, I just feel like it's about a power that is coming out that, like, you feel it. Like there's something new that you're learning, and you didn't know that this would be anything that would be in your life, or that you would be like that would, you know, come through or anything. And
you hear it, right? Not the bird chirping, the rest of the message.
No, I know. I can't even hear the bird chirping for you. No, it's very much
on my side.
Oh, I can't even hear birds chirping on my side. I hear my music.
Everyone was like in the comments, they were like, that's a bird. No, the other stuff, you guys. It was the other stuff I was talking about.
No, like you are very, very much just trying to find that power and figuring out how. No, that's what it is. Figuring out, okay, how to use the power within your practice. Like, okay, you know what this power is, and you're like, why is this being given to me, and how am I going to use this? Like, makes no sense. Why me? Why me? And don't think why me. Just be thankful that it was given to you, and now just move forward with it.
I have the exact same message, okay? And I have lots of different things that are coming through. I know she's hearing the same thing that I'm hearing. I think she's hearing it differently. It's overwhelming. I mean, like, the whole half of my face hurts just listening to like what's coming through for you. So the next card
I think that's why Click's here, because he's like trying to calm down the messages, because like he's like laying in front and like blocking. He was licking my foot to calm. That's why he comes through, or like comes in to block.
My jaw
and that's why he's my familiar, because he's protecting me.
Whatever, you say what you want. That's okay. It's okay that you don't accept it. Okay, so Lara, number 5 for me. Number 5, the equator. The thing that I want to tell you, the message that comes through really, really strong. Do you remember there's been a beach that you've been to recently where, and I don't know if you were like at sunset or like a sunrise, or you were like out at the beach. I think it's when you were on vacation with your daughter. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like somewhere in that vacation that you were on. But there was a beach experience that you had that in the moment, and you're going to remember this, because in the moment you were like, oh, this is something that's important. I don't know what this is going to connect to or whatever. Right. And you like kind of tucked it away. You might have been picking up seashells. You might have, but I don't know what the whole thing was, but I know that there's a beach. I know that there's waves. I know that there were seashells, and I know that there's information that was in whatever that download was, or that experience that you had, that you're going to be able to pull a piece from that. And I think it's going to help you create some growth. I think it's going to help you create some clarity. I think it's going to help you kind of piece together some of these additional pieces, right, that are kind of free floating and that you've been looking for, but there's like a missing piece. And I don't want to say it's missing, it's just you don't recognize that it's fitting into that other part of this, right? So if you can take a little bit of time and kind of like filter through that memory or that experience, kind of pull some of the things that you have, it's a really heavy message. And like, I'm super glad I got that off of my brain to give to you, because, yeah, there's like sacred geometry in there. There's all kinds of stuff that I think you need to pull from. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm supposed to tell you this in like, you're not balanced. Like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah. This, whatever this is not, it's keeping you from moving forward. Whatever that is, it's keeping you from staying balanced. It's keeping you from moving forward. It's keeping you from, it's keeping you from actually growing, and, it's keeping you in fear. Actually, it's keeping you in uh-huh. Yeah, you're avoiding it because you're so afraid of like, it's keeping you in fear of your greatness. Like, yeah, stop doing that to yourself. Stop. You're like so out of balance because of this. Okay. Oh my.
Is it a lesson that you need to understand? I don't know that it's necessarily that only you're going to be able to kind of pull the information out, because look, only you know your heart, and only you know the experience that's kind of happened throughout that, and how it links to all of the other experiences and connections that you have, right? Final card for me is the hearth. This is the comfort card. It's number 11. Go figure. Friend, Stephanie's right. There's a little bit of unbalance, especially when it comes to, dare I say, the emotional intelligence or the emotional awareness that is like, you need a sage first and foremost. You need to cut the cords. You need to break those energetic ties. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's connected to you in terms of what's causing you to feel unbalanced, because the imbalance, while it's yours, is not necessarily yours, if that makes sense. Like, yes, it is, but it's also not. I think that, like, you've been here enough, you've been to the channel enough that you understand the difference between what is yours and what is not yours, right? I think that you're starting to like really grasp that, but you don't feel super comfortable in that yet. And that's where you have the ties, right? Because those are the things that aren't yours. When you know who you are and you know what you're doing and you know where you're going, you're pretty comfortable in that. There's not really much that kind of sways you, right? Stephanie feels the same. I kind of feel the same in that. There's a level of comfort that comes in because emotionally, you know that you can recenter, you can get yourself back on track, and then you can do the things that are required to get you where you're trying to go, right? You're kind of a little like cockeyed sideways like this, right? So you're almost there, but it's like, I'm a little unsteady on the edge. I'm just kind of sitting here teetering on the edge. And if you can pause and you can kind of look at the resources that are in that experience, there's emotional ties that need to be broken for you. And that's the piece I think is going to help you build a little bit more security in where you're going. Because the gifts are coming no matter what, right? They're going to be there and you're going to be able to use them and leverage them no matter what. And so if that's the case and there's still fear around using them, or persecution, or judgment from others, those types of things, I mean, you're not going to be able to release that. So I think there's a lot to do, with like breaking those types of ties in general.
And also, I just want to say something to this. Anytime you say anything, your reality is going to change, period. When you put intention behind anything that you say, you're changing your reality. When you make the decision to do anything, you're changing your reality. This is for everybody, guys. That's for everybody. Like, period. Guys, like, you create your reality. Your words have power. Words have power.
Words matter. Yeah.
So like, this is the power of manifestation. This is the power of manifestation. This is why, like, you have to be careful with the things that you're saying. This is why we tell you guys when we're thinking negative, and this isn't, there is toxic positivity. There is such a thing as toxic positivity. We're not telling you to stay happy all the time. We're not telling you, but we are saying, watch the things that you're saying.
And endure. Look, that's really the thing. You and I talk about this a lot. It's not about being positive. And I've said this numerous times. I'm not looking for happiness. I'm looking for peace. Those are two different things. Happiness is an emotion, and emotions are fluid. Peace is a constant. That's the thing that I'm actually looking for. Fulfillment, contentment, consistency, transparency, reciprocity. I'm looking for those things. I'm not looking just to go and be happy and sunshine and rainbows, right? And the life that you guys are creating, the fact that you guys are here, the fact that you are looking for something bigger and better, and that you know that your thoughts are going to go create that reality. You guys are receiving these messages. So this is the time you get to come back home. This is the time you get to make that decision. And that's the time that you're enduring for the sake of your own comfort, for the sake of your own peace, for your own harmony, not just happiness.
That's right. Okay. Let us know how that resonated, Lara. Traci, you are up.
Hold on. Taylor's typing.
Is she?
And I don't have Traci's cards yet, so.
Oh.
Back up. You think I would have been shuffling during all of that, but I was not.
Oh. I have Traci's cards. I'm ready. Like the good little Capricorn that I am.
Something happened.
Woohoo! I want to do that. I want to do that. Lick it, lick it, lick it.
Good.
Yay.
All of Traci's cards are down for me.
Woo!
Traci Miller. She's not Traci, but. Ooh, you guys. Take a water break real quick. Hallelujahs.
Cheers.
I was thirsty. You guys, if you are outside of the box and you have not commented yet that you want a card, make sure that you are hopping in and commenting and saying, card, please. I love one.
And if you're having fun and you're enjoying your experience, click that like button because, I mean, we like you. Can you like us?
We like you a lot.
In fact, I love you. Thank you.
Taylor was typing.
Yeah, she's not typing no more.
Not typing anymore.
Nope.
Okay, you guys. So we are currently an hour in. Obviously, it's 11:33 for us BT dubs on the dot Eastern. And originally our plan was to bring on our guest reader, but we also just had Mercury retrograde. I don't know if you guys watched the Coldplay concert, but that was Mercury retrograde. So lots of things happening currently, especially with tech and
karma
and all of those things. So if you guys are new here, if you guys are viewers and followers of Taylor and her readings and those types of things, and this is your first time, one, we really appreciate you guys being here. Two, she really wants to be here, but again, Mercury retrograde is doing the microwaves. And what she has said is that if she's able to hop back on, she's going to. If not, what she's going to do is she is going to open up free mini readings for those of you guys who came to get, oh, here she goes typing again, to get a reading from you, okay? And that's just if we continue to have tech issues. So we will keep you guys updated on what's happening with that, and then we'll obviously let you guys know if we're going to do free mini readings. And she's still here. She's still going to be joining us for other readings, okay? So it's not like this is the only time that's going to happen. This was just her intro. And what an exciting one it's been. Yay for her. Yay for Taylor. Love that for her. Oh, Traci. Okay, all of her cards were down for me, and I just flipped them over. So.
All of them?
I did, yeah. Okay. All right. First card for me, Traci. So Michele, FYI, that means you're still just gonna get your fish bum from us, like regulars. Okay. First card, Traci. Number 1 for me is number 5. This is the equator, and this is asking you to make equal. Now, this card was in reverse for me. I always read in reverse because I think the information is always pertinent. We're always dealing with shadow. I think we're always kind of in that flow state of where am I at on that spectrum, right? And here's the thing. Most of the time, we are willing and available and present to go ahead and see the things that we're missing, to go and find the resources that we're looking for, and those types of things, right? You're a little bit closed off in terms of not wanting to see it. And maybe this is coming up for you because there has been, how can I say this? I don't even need to be nice with you to like say it nicely. And I know you know what I'm talking about, right? But I think that you've had experiences that have kind of come up for you recently where the universe is showing you one thing, the attitudes of individuals is showing you the same thing, you know. And look, there's a saying that I say in my household all the time, and I hate it when people throw it back at me, but sometimes it applies, okay? One of the things I say all the time is, listen, if a million people say it's rice, it's rice. Okay, that's how that works. If everything around you is operating in a particular way, it's a very good chance that maybe you are poking and prodding that little bear and being the cause of the problem, right? I think you're not willing, or you're not being willing and open-minded enough to see the resolution that you're actually asking for. And so maybe that's something that could be worked on. Okay.
I unmuted while you were switching. I'm sorry. I have to wait until you switch me. No, I'm going to be the difficult one today. Okay.
At least we know that in my moon, in my natural natal moon, I'm nice and good and cooperative.
No.
This Leo? Yes, I am.
You're not a Leo moon. You're a Cancer moon.
Leo season is my season, bish.
I know that, but this isn't your moon. I love you.
It's not the Leo new moon?
Oh, it is the Leo new moon. It is
right.
your moon.
It is my moon.
I wanted that. I wanted it. Give it to me more. Give it. Give it to me. All right. High Priestess. Listen. You're being told by your guides that's you're being much. You're being much. That's not, it's a lot. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure this is the direction we want to go in? Listen, maybe we should let's go think on this. There's a lot coming through for you. There's so many things coming through for you. There's so many ideas coming through for you. And there's a lot that is, it's almost to the point of overwhelming for you, that you're hearing the things that are coming in and you're oh my gosh, it's almost this need to apologies. It's like this, you've always been in control, always, right? And you've always been in control, and you've always had this desire to make sure that you made the plans, and you were just, you had everything in place, right? Because you were the mom, and you knew how everything worked, and you knew how everything flowed, and that just, everything was just flowing. Now you don't have that. Now it's just not necessary. Now it's just, now what are you supposed to do, right? And now you're feeling like, you almost feel betrayed. You almost feel like, this was my job for so long, and now I feel like someone is taking this from me, and someone's doing all of this behind my back, and someone's taking this from me. They're not, though. This is what's growing up. This is growing up. This is others, doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. Babe, what are you doing for you? You're the high priestess, and are you taking care of you? That's what your guides are trying to tell you. Are you worrying about you? Are you loving you? Are you focusing on you? Where is your focusing being directed?
Okay, so I don't know if you're getting this message, Traci, but very loudly, you come here periodically to the channel, right? Okay, you're one of our longtime viewers. You've been here for a really, really long time. And every time you show up to the channel, the message is very similar. Very similar. Sometimes it's like, hey, you got to let go of those old feelings and those old grudges. Sometimes it's time for you to step into that power. Sometimes it's, hey, speak up. Sometimes the message is like it is today. And the message that you keep getting, it's circling around the same, it's about Traci kind of language. Okay. My next card is number 42. This is a speed card, and this is the card of movement. When we say taking care of you, when we say focusing on you, all of you guys who are caretakers, all of you who are parents, all of you who are people pleasers, I want you to listen to what we're saying to you. Okay. There comes a time in every life where you can no longer worry about focusing on other people. Your journey is not their journey. And at some point, you have to put down the bag that you are carrying for others and start saying, this is my journey, and I need to do things that are right for me. The things that feel right, the things that help me get closer to what I'm trying to achieve, the things that allow me to take care of people better, support them better, love them more deeply, not to take their journey from them, not to do it for them, none of that. Okay? Your job is to move with the speed that is required for your journey. And because you do this, everybody else in your world gets to move at their own speed for their journey. You see how that works? And the one thing that's happened for you, Traci, the one thing we keep saying is you are gripping so tightly to everyone else's journey. Everybody. I need to make sure that my kids are happy. I need to make sure that this reaction from everyone else is correct for what I need. No. You need to worry about your journey being as happy and fulfilled as it can be, as peaceful as it can be. And if that means that people in your life are causing you upset and torment and negativity, and that's not peaceful for you, then guess what? They're no longer a part of your life. If people move too quickly and they don't invite you to things and they don't give you time to be yourself, then guess what? You're not going to hang out with people. See how that works? You apply that thinking to everything that you're doing, and now that becomes about Traci. You see how that works? It's no longer about everyone else fitting into your world. It is about your world allowing people to be immersed in it. And that sounds the same until it's not. Okay, so if you need to slow down to really understand what that means, if you need to start looking at these pieces that really are meant just for you, it's time for you to actually do that. Okay?
Okay. See, I waited to unmute and then I didn't switch. See,
Or
okay.
unmute
All right.
first. Well, because I unmuted mine first, I think, before you switched it over that last time, and it didn't do it either.
Okay, cool. Okay. So their next card is the Star. And a lot of this is also it's releasing the desires of you're making these plans for everybody, and when they're not doing the plans that you made for them, you're getting mad. You're getting mad at everybody that isn't doing the things that you want them to do. Babe, we're sovereign. We're humans. We're sovereign. Okay? I'm pretty positive you raised your family to have free will. No? I'm pretty positive you have free will. Go live your dreams. You want your family to live their best life. You raise them to be proud and strong and all of it, right? Why aren't you living your best life and doing the things that you dreamed of? They want to do the same. Why aren't you?
Because you muted. That's weird. Mercury retrograde. We love it. Final card for me, Traci, is the Oceans card. This is a card of bravery. It is number 30. You know that 0 on any number is an amplifier, and 3 is that childlike energy. It is confidence and exuberance and all of these things that really encompass what bravery means. Amplified. Okay. Bravery is confidence on steroids. That's what it takes. And confidence doesn't necessarily mean I know for a fact I'm going to win or achieve the goal. It means I believe in the vision enough that I'm willing to take the risk and see what happens. That's all that means. Okay. And look, if you're going to be stepping out and you're going to be finding things that are meant for you, and you're going to be living that journey and that experience at your own speed instead of kind of force fitting different speeds into different areas of your life, it's going to take bravery to do that because it's not going to feel natural for you. But here's the thing, friend, you can step out at any point and you get to create whatever structure you plan on creating. Okay. The more time you take to build your own interests, your own hobbies, your own values, right, in your own direction, the easier it becomes to start applying that to everything else. And what you're going to start to notice is that all of these other people in your world are going to fall back in and filter in, and you're going to get the thing you asked for, which is the connection and the support and all of that, because you're following the things that are only for you. Okay?
I was like, she muted, and now I'll unmute. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't worry, Nimira. We're still on Bish Bumps right now. You didn't miss your card, babe. Okay. All right. Traci, your last card for me is the 6 of Pentacles. And listen, if you ask for what you desire, you will receive it. Ask for what you desire and you will receive it. Okay. Okay. It's reciprocal energy. Okay. Now, if you force it, okay, there's a difference between asking and demanding. You cannot demand things. And this is, I'm supposed to very much, you cannot demand things from people. You cannot expect things from people. You cannot demand respect. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. And I know we are touching a nerve, and I am not sorry. I've just, you asked for this reading. You asked for a bish bump. This is reciprocity, babe. This is what this card is. It's reciprocity. If you want something, you have to give it back in return. So if you want respect, you have to give respect. So the reflection is the main word for this reading. Reflection. Look back and see. 121 on our clock.
Yeah, it's like a reflect and redirect, because I mean, you have all the pieces. You're just being really stubborn about what the answer is. And I mean, I can get that. You know, Traci, that I am someone who will wear it down to the bottom of the barrel because I don't like the answer that's being given. But at the end of the day, there's only two answers, right? So if there's only two answers, then at some point you're going to have to make a decision on which path you're going to take. And if you're going to be stubborn indefinitely, that's a choice you get to make. Hey, Mitesh, we do things a little bit differently on our channel. We put you on a list.
There's a list. Yeah.
We write it and we go down through the list. So if you would like a reading, we'll go ahead and put you on there. You can circle back and check and see if we've done it, or come back to the reading afterwards.
And or you can be blocked and you won't get a card. So there's that too. If you want to, yeah.
Okay. We do have you on the list though.
Yes, you are on the list and you will get a card.
All right. Woo, okay. Traci, let us know how that lands for you once you get in here and double check. Michele, you are up on deck. Kristi, you are after that, and then we're moving on over into singles, okay? Unless somebody else gets a bish bump. And you guys can. You guys can definitely get a bish bump. You can jump on over ahead of that singles line. You just have to go up to the very first comment on our channel and get that paid reading, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Michele.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll just, okay. All right. Are you, I was like, I was going to make you smile, and I was like, nah. It's fine. Nah. All right, Michele. Ready? Let's go. All right. Michele, Queen of Pentacles, girlfriend, girl. You are finally sitting in confidence, and it's very much, there's very much this confidence and feeling within you of feeling comfortable in your skin, feeling comfortable in the decisions that you've been making lately, feeling comfortable in the walk you walk, the talk you talk, the like the situations that are happening around you. And it's very much almost, I hate saying this, it's almost feeling like you're very much comfortable in the mask that you're wearing right now. And I hate saying that, but that's what it is. It's feeling like right now. And that smile that Kate has, I hate that. I hate that. But that's where we are right now. You're very, very, very comfortable in the mask that you're wearing right now. This is the mask that this is where we are. But this is who you've wanted to be for a very long time. This is where we've wanted to land, and this is the woman that we've wanted, we've aspired to be.
And
oh,
I hear it so loud.
It doesn't have to be a mask. You can be this woman. There's a person in your life that is making you feel like it's a mask. It doesn't have to be a mask. There's a person in your life that is continually putting doubts in you. Because this isn't constant. And this can be constant. But there is a person that just makes this go like this. And it should be like this all the time. And it's this, like, more often than not. This is why I'm saying it's a mask. It feels more like a mask to me. I want it to be permanent you, because this is what we've been working towards. This is exactly what we've been working towards this whole time. And I was so excited to see it. And then the word mask came up and I hated that. I didn't even want to say it. But, babe, that person that makes you feel that way, that's that toxicity that we're working to get away from. Okay? 11 viewers.
Yes, Lord. I feel that so heavily.
Right?
The card that she has, it literally is the epitome of everything that you've been working towards. And when I say everything, do you remember when, what was it, like the last reading or the reading before, you had shown up and we were like, hey, you haven't been doing that meditation routine or like your self-care routine, right? And you instantaneously flipped the switch. You were like, I'm stepping back in. No big deal, right? The thing I want to bring up to Stephanie's message that I really kind of want to illuminate for you. First, let's just step in. I got number 27. This is the breath card and this is the card of life. The thing I really want to illuminate for you is that criticism and critique from people who are supposed to be close to us and care for us is equally as down-putting to this version of yourself that you believe you know, causing you to mask, as a friend who's just being an asshole to you. You see what I mean? Both of them are negative and both are harmful to you. And I feel like you have enough experience in both, honestly, to tell the difference. I think you know what's happening, and I think you I think that you're someone who sees the essence, like the true essence of what's possible. That doesn't mean that people are always capable of rising to that. What I will say, I'm going to defend you on this, though. I'm defending you here. Take the big breath. I got you. When you're someone who can see the essence and the potential in other people, that means you also have the capability of bringing them up to that potential. Okay? So the more you're doing the things that are in alignment with where you're trying to go, the more you are that version instead of masking and pretending to be that version. The more you stand in that, the more you align with those rituals and routines, the easier it is to live and have that cohesion. I want you to look at the cohesion that's on the card. The cohesion is that it's a full circle. It's the inhale and the exhale. It's giving and receiving. Okay? So you get to have this experience where you get to bring people up. But before you do that, you have to be willing to actually stand in what that authenticity really means. And when I say that to you, the whole thing, Stephanie doesn't want to go ahead and say, hey, it's a mask. I don't want to tell you that at the end of the day, sometimes that means stepping away from the things you think you want. right? It really means being willing to have the vision above and beyond anything else. Above and beyond this moment, this person, this experience, this thing. I'd rather have the vision than just this, right? Because I'm in just this. So that's what we say when we say we're working towards something different. We're working towards that vision. I refuse to have something less than that. Okay. And if anything in your environment is not standing to that, it doesn't stand. Okay. So you get to take a moment and you get to hold that breath and really envision what this is for your life and what that really means for where you're trying to go. And then go ahead and close the cycle. This is a 9. Okay. Go ahead and close that cycle, take the breath, and hold firm to what that really is. Okay.
Four of Swords. Right off of Kate, like just right off of that. Agreed, right? But it's also choosing who you're using that energy on. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Help people grow. Help people see the light. Do the things. But do not waste your energy on people that don't deserve it. Because what's happening is you're defending yourself to people that don't fucking matter. Babe, you're wasting energy on people who don't fucking matter, who don't fucking care, and that are truly just jealous of you and your happiness. They see you happy. How often do you see miserable people, right, that see your happiness and then, oh, you've come up and you're like, oh my God, this cool thing happened. Oh, you thought they were going to be excited for you, and all they did was suck the happiness right out of you. You don't need this. Avoid those people because they are sucking the happiness out of you. You're being a masochist going around them. And all I keep, but they're family. They've been in my life. Who? No. No. I don't care who they are. If they loved you, if they truly loved you, no, they would be happy for you. They would be supporting you. No. Absolutely no. I have somebody in my life that is just like, I have no contact. Completely no contact. Because they saw me for the first time in a long time. And instead of, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. That's how I was. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in years. Big smile on my face going to hug. Ready? Ready for the reaction? That's what I got for the first time seeing me. Guys, you don't need that kind of toxicity in your life. Don't take that kind of, you don't need that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You're better than that. You know it. Okay? Don't feel like this. This is what you're feeling like because the person that you love, okay? And you don't even have to have a conversation about it. You don't. Okay? Okay.
Listen, you don't have to have the conversations. You don't have to do anything that goes against your peace. Period. End of story. I have number 33. This is the ice card. This is the purity card. Okay. Stephanie and I hold very similar viewpoints, I think, overall, in terms of being in alignment and being around anything that kind of drags you away from what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. Okay. And you guys know that here on the channel, we're firm believers that there's enough for all of us to have what we want and to do everything we want to do without harming anybody else. Okay. That means negativity of any kind. That means setting an intention, you know, to bring down somebody else in their experience. And we also very firmly believe that people get to have their own journeys and their own experiences at the same time, right? And that means that you get to decide who you are, what you do, how you represent yourself, how you show up, all of those types of things, right? You are deciding the person that you are. Whether or not you decide to cut someone out of your life, that's your business, okay? Family is such a hard dynamic, I think, for a lot of us to kind of reconcile and make decisions on, because there's loyalty, right? We cut out family. What does that mean about our loyalty? You know, what does that mean about how I feel about structures and units and authority? And there's so much that's tied to this. I believe you get to pick what you want to do, but you're the one who has to have the purity to make the decision. You're the one who has to stand up. And this ties back to that very first card you had with the High Priestess, right? With the Queen. It's you. Yeah. So if this is the version of you that you're planning on being, then it needs to be the purest version of who you are. You get to be your own savior, right? That's what we're saying. You get to have your own stallion, your own little knight in shining armor, because it's you. So if you decide to cut somebody out, if you decide to let them remain so that you can help build them up, or just so that you can be the example, right? Just so that you can continually be tested. You could be like me. I do that. I do that with people sometimes, because I'm choosing the value that I have as a person, right? And there are certain things in my life, certain experiences in my life, that if I had an opportunity, or if I wasn't the type of person I was, maybe I could do things differently. Maybe I could cut people off. Maybe I could not say certain things, right? But I'm choosing who I am, and I'm choosing the experience that I get to have, and I'm choosing the type of person that I'm going to be while I show up for it. That's what you get to do. So make the decision and stick with it. You're just like, you're in it. You're already there. Okay. So you don't have to cut off everybody if that's not what you're looking to do, but you do need to make yourself contented. You do need to be peaceful.
That part. And I'm a Capricorn, so it's really easy for me to do that. I mean, just and ADHD. So that's girl. All right. So your last card, I am reading it in reverse for you. It is the Two of Wands. And the reason I'm reading it in reverse for you, I read it in the book. There's a specific line that says you are stuck in the past. There's something that's happening. There's something that triggered you that as of late, that brought you to things that happened in the past. And it's causing you to mask. It's making you feel fake. It's making you feel like you're not this confident woman that you've been working so hard to become. You are this woman. And because of this and this, do not let somebody else make you believe that you're not this, because they can't be this. Just because they can't be this, because somebody else can't be this, doesn't mean that you're not this. Do you understand me? Because someone can't be this does not mean you're not that. And I can't begin to tell you how many times that happens. The unhappiness that other people are feeling that causes that. Okay? So you allow your past to come through, right? And feelings from the past to come through, and trauma triggers and all the things, and you become that person from the past. And so you forget who the fuck you are and who you've become, and so who, like, the person you work so hard to become. No. Stop giving them the power. Stop it.
Final card for me, Michele. This is predictive, I believe, only because my eye is super itchy. Final card for me is number 15. This is the passion card. This is the card of the soul. I think that you're in the middle of an opportunity currently where you are getting to unlock or open up passion, the heart chakra, right? Something kind of along those lines. I think this is a perfect opportunity. If you're in the middle of this chaos, right, and you are in the midst of like these really big volatile emotions and experiences that are going on, it's a perfect time for you to kind of, I call it tipping the scale. Okay, anyone who ever works with me, everything for me is a decision like this, right? And I call it a matter of truth. I say put the truth on the scale. That's all I need you to do. Just put the truth on the scale. It's going to weigh itself. It doesn't need you to do that for it. But I think this is the perfect opportunity for you to start putting that on the scale, and you get to really kind of decide these different passions and the direction for this life that you're getting to go on. I think that this is going to open up a lot of conversation, a lot of connection, a lot of opportunity, and it's going to allow you to take that next step that is going to give you kind of the grounded perspective, which makes you feel confident to do the things you need to do. Okay, so it's a positive experience overall. See what opens up from this. I think you're going to get new hobbies, new interests, those types of things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Muted. Yeah, muted. I'm muted first. 11 o'clock and I'm clock, she says. That's right. Boop.
Okay.
Message. 141 on
Let
our
us
clock.
know how that resonates, friend.
And Kristi is up.
Kristi.
Okay, friends.
I know.
Oh,
I have
okay.
her first card is flipped.
Question. I had one card. Okay. Is it the three that came out together? That was my question. Okay. Okay. All face down. Oh, it's me first, isn't it? Ooh, this is fun. Okay, Kristi. Hey, girl. Hi. Okay.
Hey.
You guys, after Kristi, we're moving on over into singles. So if you guys have not gotten on our list, you're going to want to do that now. Singles go pretty quick. Okay. Brooke. Brooke Cookie, always the first on our list.
12 Eastern and 12 on the list.
Bam.
Bam.
Hey. You ready? You here? Okay. First card for me is...
Oh my gosh, what did I do? Sorry, I pressed the button.
First card for me is number 40. This is the Adams card. This is the card of building. Now, this card was in reverse for me. But you know that 0 is that amplifier number, and 4 is this number of judgment, security, practicality, right? There's a lot of diplomacy. There it is. I was like judgment. But there's a lot of diplomacy, okay, that is encompassing this card. And there's a lot of opportunity that encompasses the number 4 in general. So you're in this, I don't even want to say you're in a building phase. I don't think you're necessarily building. I think that what you're doing is you are immersing yourself in the experience. I think that you're gathering a lot of information and a lot of resources, and you are really starting to kind of look at your journey and your experience in a way for you to kind of line it up more thoroughly, right? I think you're someone who aligns yourself pretty well with the cosmos, with the energy of the universe, of your experience and those kinds of things. But I think you're really kind of looking at it and saying, okay, how can I kind of narrow this down more? How can I get more clarity and move forward and flow forward a little bit more freely? You need to go back through some of the processes, some of the routines, some of the opportunities that are around you and present, and see what kind of resources are available for you so that you can continue to build. We're building up. We're not building out. Okay. So we're honing, we're simplifying, we are, those types of things. Think about that and how it is navigating your world. I think there's also like some tech, what am I thinking of? Intercommunication, intercom. Is that what I'm thinking? Intercom, I think. Yeah. Something like that that's going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was typing. Angel will tag you. Don't worry, babe. Yeah, don't worry about any of that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we got
it. Okay. Thanks, Red. Okay. All right. So Kristi, you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Adding on to this, a lot of this time is going to be about self-reflection and self-love too. I feel like a lot of what has been, you didn't like that. You made me throw that card. A lot of you don't want to focus on you. You've been avoiding focusing on you a lot. You've been doing a lot of focusing on your business, a lot of focusing on everything else around you. How can I focus on helping whoever else grow, or help someone else look good, or help not even look good, but just feel better, right? You love loving others. You love making others feel happy, and just you just love being there for everybody around you. And babe, who's there for you? Who's there for you? Who's loving you? Who's loving on you? You know, it's one of those things where you need to love yourself extra hard. You love everybody else extra hard, and you're not reciprocating that onto yourself. You're like, yes, I do. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. And you really need to start doing that. I'd say more, but do it. You're just not.
Yeah. You were like, so originally first card, you were super excited about it. Second card, you're like, what? Okay.
You're like, really, Stephanie? Listen.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's like, again, same as Lara's. It was like, it's massive pressure on one side. I mean,
Under pressure.
Okay, next card for me is number 12. This is the outer core, and this is the card of fluidity. Okay, there is so one of the things that I see really heavily is like a cloud. Like you're under pressure. You really are. What you're noticing is that you're kind of reaching this point of burnout, and so this pressure is like it's just, there's a storm cloud hanging around you. There's also silver lining that happens with storm clouds, though, right? That's a true thing that happens. There's always a silver lining. There's always a lesson, an opportunity. And you haven't been fluid in your thinking up to date, right? What has happened is that you've gotten really good at systems and processes and routines and like building the consistency. And now you're just kind of in this autopilot habit, and you've reached this burnout phase. And when we say you haven't been taking care of yourself, that's really what we're talking about, right? Because we can maintain indefinitely as long as we're following the flow of what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. And you notice that with the way that you feel, the way that you respond to people, the interactions, the thoughts that you have right before you try to respond to somebody, right? Those are the ones that really get me, where I'm like, oh, I don't want to right now. Oh, I wish I didn't have to go to work right now. Oh, I wish those moments of being like, okay, that's how you know. This is the opportunity for you to really kind of look for fluidity in your thinking, your processes, your energy, the entire embodiment of your energy, and the way that you are using that energy to navigate your own experience. Because the moment you're able to be open-minded and fluid and kind of nimble you're going to notice that you can just really quickly adapt and divert that energy to go and do the things you need to do. And you're not wasting time, which is what you're doing right now.
You're just reading my cards. Payback. All right, so Four of Swords. I mean, this whole, like, all day, this card has just been coming up. So everybody, you need to rest more. Take care of yourselves, just period. Anytime this card comes up, this is exactly what it means. But basically, you've reached burnout. You've reached burnout. Like, we're here. You are here. I love you. Listen, you knew what you were doing when you got here. You've known me for how long now? Like, truth hurts, baby. Listen, you've reached burnout. Why the fuck aren't you taking care of yourself? You preach. Practice what you fucking preach. You yell at everybody to take care of themselves. You yell at everybody to take care of themselves. You are the first one to see when someone is reaching burnout. Why aren't you resting? Why aren't you XYZ? Why don't you go do this? Your guides, hell, your dog was even like, Mommy, come love me. Mommy, come rest with me. Mommy, come snuggle. And you ignored her. That poor little baby, you ignored her. How dare you? Look how tired Kate is. Oh. You're making Kate tired.
Ooh. Well, I thought it was funny because she was like, I thought I did it. And I'm like yawning and exhausted. And you're talking about the dog. And I was like, she's so not. She's so not. And the one thought that I had, Kristi, the thing, like, while Stephanie was talking, I was like, oh, going to sit down and work on work things or those desire things that you have because your brain won't just shut off is not the same as like cutting off and relaxing and taking personal time. Okay. And look at Stephanie's like, no, it's not. And we are both two people who are like, okay, I could get some work done right now. Like, oh, okay, I could go and stay longer and finish up the things that I need to go finish. We believe in being passionate about the things you do. We believe in really kind of having alignment across the board in that. And we also take time for ourselves. We also cut off the phones. We also don't do work stuff. There's times where we don't read cards. There's times where Stephanie doesn't go do tech stuff, right? There's times when people don't work in the back end of their business on the weekends and at nights because, they're going out to enjoy a concert, like the Coldplay concert. Or, they're going to go to slam poetry, or they're going to painting with a twist, or, right? Like they're going and they're experiencing life. They're doing something else that brings them joy outside of just trying to grow and be better and do something different. Look, for all of you, none of us are one trick ponies. Okay. None of us are batteries. None of us are generators. We're only doing one thing. Okay. You're not this one trick pony that's just made to consistently repeat the same thing over. You're not a computer, right? You're not a machine. Your job is to experience and to go and have the experience that allows you to illuminate the rest of the joy in your life so you can create fulfillment. This is number 28. This is abundance. This is prosperity. This is material wealth, financial wealth. Okay, that is what 28 is in numerology. Joy. Joy is abundance. I want you to understand what I'm saying to you. When you say, I thought I was doing those things to go take care of myself. In part, yes. And were you flowing with all of the rest of the requests that were coming to you to also take care of yourself? Did you check out early and go to bed when you were super tired? right? I do that. I can't help it. I'll just pass out. Steph will be like, I messaged you. I was done at like 7, bro. I was out. You're not gonna find me. Hey, sorry, I was doing a foot soak. Hey, sorry, I was out in the garden. Like, she does this stuff to me all the time. Hey, I was out. I was out having, like, I was at pool night. She does that all the time. We were at pool league. You know how many times I hear that? Every week. I hear it every week. You know why? Because she goes every week. Find the things that bring you joy above and beyond just being the workhorse, dude. There's more to life than just being the workhorse, even if it is something that brings you passion. Okay.
But I don't know what it is. What's gonna make me happy? I've tried that, Kate. I've tried that, Stephanie. The things that make me happy. Listen. Listen, Linda. Sleep. Sleep will make you happy. Once you sleep and actually give yourself the time for rest, then let your brain work. Okay? Legit. Give yourself the rest. Just quiet for right now. Then worry about the rainbow. I'm not legit. Your guides are like, sleep. That's it. That's it. That's the happiness right now.
I heard Stephanie be like, I heard your guide Stephanie be like, hey, you know, whenever you have that update on your phone and your phone's like being hella slow and you just haven't restarted your phone, like once you restart it and then it's booted up and it's moving so much more quickly than it was before, and you're like, holy shit, why did I wait so long just to go restart my phone?
Everyone gets so mad at me when I'm like, did you restart it?
Did you just restart it?
Do you know, as a techie, I'm like, did you restart it? And all of my clients are like, well, no. Okay, just restart it for me real quick and let me know what happens. And then they restart it and it's working. They're pissed off at me. I know it's the most annoying fix. As a techie, it is. It's the most annoying fix because I feel useless. I do. But mind you, no one does it. You don't do it. And you, as a human, just need a fucking reset. That's it. That's all we need. Because in all technicality, think yourself as a computer. This right here is a motherboard. Okay? And it keeps memories. And we just need to reset. You can reprogram yourself. Can. Sleep. And I guarantee the changes, body. Whatever rest you can give yourself, the rest that you need. Okay? Okay? Okay, but when you say you're on vacation, turn it all off. Listen. That. Yes, Clover. But Kristi, your vacation needs to be nothing. No connection to any business. Nothing. I went on vacation. I had no connection to anything. I was legit unplugged. Nothing. You have to be unplugged. You have to. No socials, no nothing. Kate hated it.
It was the worst. You guys, it's so bad.
I was legit unplugged, and Kate hated every second of it. But I stayed unplugged.
Week of my life. It was so quiet. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I wanted to talk.
And look, that's a good thing, dude. Kristi, that's the thing I think is really important. When you're unplugged, like my reaction to that being like, oh my God, that was so terrible. I hated every second of you being gone. I hated every second of it. It's good to be needed, friend. It is good to be needed. And you know it is, right? Let him have a moment of needing you. It's okay. World's not going to burn down just because you unplugged for a second.
I don't know what I got.
Hey, let me it.
Let me out.
Brookie
Your
Cookie.
funny memes. I know. I know.
Brookie Cookie. I'm pulling out a new deck for singles, I think. I'm switching it.
Do you guys want the Mean Girls deck? Do you guys want the Mean Girls deck for singles, or do you want Julie?
You're welcome.
You're so very welcome. Before
I'm going.
I know you're
the
doing
Modern
it,
Nirvana
I do
Oracle.
tarot. I need to know. I love you. I don't know where nobody talks to me. Guys, you want the?
They don't care. Just pick a deck. Yeah, go Mean Girls. I have to switch because Brooke needs a different card, so she doesn't need one out of the other deck.
No, I'm not doing Mean Girls.
Which one are you using?
Luna.
Oh. The Lunar deck.
It's my this is the Tarot of the Divine deck. Oh, okay. Oh, no, you can only have one. Okay.
Only one, Brookie Cookie.
Only one. All right, Brooke.
Okay, after Brooke, we have Terri, Chad, and then Nimira. Okay, and we'll keep going down the list. But if you guys have not gotten your card and you are outside the box, you're going to want to get in and comment. Okay, these are singles. Okay. We do still have some bish bumps open too if you guys want to jump in and grab them.
Yes, and then you will be moved over.
And then you'll be moved over.
Yes. Aha.
And it looks like you probably will get Taylor over in for complimentary single reads. You guys, sometime this week we will chat with her and figure that out.
Okay, so
you love this deck so much.
You got the 10 of Swords, Brooke, and I'm feeling a lot of betrayal here. I got lots of almost like a stab in the back. Somebody that you trusted. Yeah. There was stuff that you thought was taken care of, and something that you thought, actually, somebody that you thought you could trust with a lot, that you were fixing and you were taking care of all the things, and then all of a sudden the things that were supposed to be taken care of all of a sudden are not taken care of. And I think Kate has the answer on how to move forward.
Ooh. I don't know that this is necessarily how you are moving forward, but it is
We're not moving forward, but
that's actually occurring. Yeah, you're not actually moving forward. And here's the thing. I have the Transcendence card. And when it comes to Transcendence, here's the deal, Brooke. This is an experience that you're being given, almost like being tested, right? So am I further along than I have been before? Am I going to respond differently? Am I going to do things differently? I'm going to show up and be more aware and get the signs and synchronicities and do the things, right? Can I transcend my current environment or experience to become the thing I'm supposed to be becoming? This is your moment. This is your moment to really shine. And I think that you have the capability to go and do that. The thing I really want you to remember and understand is that this is a point of energetic contact. This is, when I say a point of energetic contact, what I mean is this is an embodiment point. And so you get to sit here and be in the embodiment. And to do that, that really is the heart spirit coherence of being in attune. Okay. So when you're attuned, that really comes with you being decisive. It comes with you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a detachment. Okay. So there's going to have to be an emotional detachment. And until you are emotionally detached from the experience you are currently in, you're not going to be able to transcend it. Okay. For me, emotional detachment really is just making a decision and clarifying the value. I am this, I believe this, I want this, whatever the experience actually requires, right? It's just being decisive and claiming, staking a claim to, this is mine. This is what I think, what I feel, what I value, right? So taking the time to actually do that, I think it's going to yield a really beautiful partnership.
Let us know how that resonates, Brooke. Terri, you're up. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I don't read these cards super often, so I love getting to do these. Terri, girl, what's been being mirrored in your hola? What's been being mirrored in your world recently? I have the deja vu card. There's this thing that they say about deja vu, and Stephanie and I have kind of been talking about this a little bit for this past week. What they say about deja vu is that essentially, hey Kellie, let us know if you want a card, love. So they essentially say that deja vu is the experience of when your awareness in multiple timelines is synced up, right? So some people can kind of interpret that and be like, oh, I made the same decision as another version of me would have made, right? However, you need to kind of reconcile that for yourself. But I think there's something that's happening for you in terms of timeline shifting, timeline hopping, quantum leaping. And you're noticing a lot of similarities or deja vus or sensations that are like, oh, I know this, right? Whether or not you feel hesitant about it or you feel really like good about receiving those, I don't know. But what I will say is that in these experiences, you are going to get to experience, I think, this next level version of what is possible or what this potential really could bring into your world. And that's going to allow you to make a decision, almost like to split path, right? And you have multiple purpose, multiple opportunities. So it's how do you plan on splitting the path?
So you got the chariot for me, and it's very much, yep, it's the decision. What decision are you going to make? Which path are you going to go down? And it's very, this is going to be a very upfront decision. The chariot is not a slow moving thing. The chariot is very fast moving. If you can see here, in this deck, the chariot is presented as the salmon moving upstream, and this it's very fast moving. So you have to make the decision: are you going left? Or are you going right? Right? Which decision are you going to make? And which one? And it's about which one's best for you, right? You're considering what looks best for Terri's future, right? And usually Terri's thinking about everybody else, right? Terri, be selfish for once. I am telling you to be selfish. I am telling you to think about Terri. What is best for Terri? If you're allowed to think about Terri. Okay. What's good for you? What's good for you? What's good for your future? And then think about the rest. Okay. But put Terri first for once. Okay. Okay. All right, Terri, let us know how that resonates. Chad, you are up.
Chadwick, Nimira, you are next. Tonesha after that, Clover, and so on down the list. You guys, if you haven't gotten on the list yet, you're going to want to do so. Get over here in our comments. Say hey. I'd like a comment. You're welcome.
All right. You're very welcome.
I can't wait to hear what you say to Chad. Because mine's a direction card. I already know.
Mine's the same exact fucking card. Chad. Yeah. Listen. I feel like we discussed this last week or the last reading you had. You still haven't made the decision that you need to make. And now I feel like, though, this is very much I almost feel like, though, someone's forcing you into this, and that's why you're not wanting to make this decision. And that's why it's very much why you're very hesitant about making these decisions. You're not, you're feeling like I could very well make the wrong decision, and this could very much affect not just my life but others, and it could hurt people. Think outside. I'm supposed to I think outside the box. That's just think outside the box. That's supposed to help you with your decision. I don't know why, but think outside the box.
Okay, Chadwick, I have a story for you. Okay. You've been coming to the channel for a hot minute, so you might have heard bits and pieces of this story. I'm going to share your card first, and I'm going to tell you my story. Okay. The card that you got for me is gratitude. It's the gratitude card. Now, here's the thing I want to share with you. Do you know how when, like, let's say you travel to a new country or something and you immerse yourself in the culture of that country, how sometimes you get experiences where you're like, oh, I got a different perspective. There's a whole different point of view. I didn't know that things worked, right? Like you kind of switch it up a little bit. Okay, so this is the thing I want you to remember about gratitude, Chad. When we say you haven't really picked, when you haven't really made the decision, part of that negativity, part of the pessimism, part of the thing that's keeping you stuck and anchored where you are is the fact that you're kind of swirling in this experience and you're not really going into the other country, immersing yourself, and then being like, oh, that's the thing I didn't get. That's the aha moment. That's the piece of culture or whatever that's going to illuminate and kind of expand my mindset, open it up a little bit. Okay, I want you to think about that when we talk about gratitude, because here's the thing. There was a massive moment in my life where I'll show you. I had written the 100 Days of Celebration journal. Okay, I wrote this journal, which is literally just 100 days of affirmations. It's a gratitude journal, right? And it's finding these different things. And I ended up writing it in one day. Like it took a whole day to go ahead and create this. And it ended up happening literally at the worst time of my entire life. My daughter had run away. She had told law enforcement that I was a drug dealer. I mean, like I was literally in the middle of shit, just an entire shitstorm. And I was angry and I was frustrated and I was lost and I didn't know what to do. And right, like there were so many different things that were happening. And the one thing that I ended up doing before I started writing this book was there's this thing that a mentor had told me once, that if you just go ahead and start your affirmation with, I'm so happy and grateful that, right? And you list the things you're happy and grateful for. And I was in such a place, there was so much negativity. I didn't have anything positive to be grateful for. Not a damn thing. Okay. And so one of the things that I ended up doing, I was in the shower before I went ahead and I wrote this book. And one of the things that I did was I was like, man, I'm so happy and grateful that my daughter decided to go ahead and do this. Love that she did this for me. Love that for us, right? I'm so happy and grateful that she was willing to go ahead and speak up and X, Y, and Z, right? And I started pulling these things that other people would claim were negative, that were resistance filled, that were traumatic, that were hurtful, right? All of those types of things. And I decided to be grateful for them because they were the experience, because they were the lesson. And because of that, I ended up writing this super great book. It's a #1 seller, all of these really great things, right? And it started this massive catalyst journey for the things that I wanted to go ahead and do. I wrote the shadow journal, like I did all of this other stuff. So you can take the experiences that you're in and you can Just be grateful for the fact that you get the lesson. Just be grateful that you're aware enough to go ahead and be in it. And like, it's mine. I get to have it. Right. And the more you're kind of looking through that, the more you're kind of experiencing that and you're pulling the gratitude. The thing with gratitude is it's compounding, Chad. That's really the thing. And the more you're able to go and pull that, hey, I'm so happy and grateful that I get to come to this channel. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to go and receive messages. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm in an environment with people who want to joke around and call me Chadwick, even though it's not my name, right? Like, I'm so happy and grateful that I have a place where people can make me feel loved and supported. And, you know, I can grow and do something different. You get to pull the gratitude and you really get to go and share what that means for you to go and create harmony. So maybe look at the experience and just find that silver lining and pull it out. See what happens.
Okay, Chadwick, let us know how that resonates.
Ooh.
Okay, and then Nimira, you are up. I have her card.
Nisha after that. Okay. You're welcome, Levy. You know we love you so big. And we love having you here. And we love getting to witness your growth. Dude, like, you're doing really big, amazing things. So just continue to be amazing. Kat, absolutely. There is a list. We are going down it. So we will make sure that you are on there. We also tag these recordings or tag your reading it specifically with your handle so that you are able to come back if something happens, like you get kicked off or you end up missing it or something. Okay. Wow. Nimira,
right.
give me your card, friend.
Yeah, I have them. Yeah, Nimira's ready for me.
Okay. Sames, I guess. 2, but you only get 1. Me first, right?
Yes, you're first.
Weird because I'm on the big one. Okay. So Nimira, hey, is this your first time? Second time, I think. First time?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Nimira, is this your first or second? Yeah. Let us know.
I feel like she was here last time. I feel like she was here on the last one. Okay, friend, the card that you got for me is the initiation card. And here's what I want to say for you. You have been welcomed in to new experience, new journey, new trajectory. And I think you're getting a lot of clues. I think you're getting lots of signs and synchronicities, lots of experiences, lots of like little moments where you're seeing these connective pieces, right? So maybe it's like you hear a song on the radio and then you see a commercial and then you come to this card reading and you get a card that's like the same word, right? You're seeing a lot of those signs and synchronicities show up for you. And you are really getting to recognize that you're kind of in this place of being initiated into your next phase. The one thing you can do during this phase is hold compassion. Okay, I think there's going to be a lot of duality. There's going to be a lot of like light and shadow kind of contrast that shows up for you, and holding compassion is going to allow you to kind of elevate more and receive more of the gifts that you're looking to receive versus like kind of pushing away the awareness.
Just want to read my card. I mean, all right, darling, you got the 9 of Swords for me. So with this deck, this is Delphi. The Oracle is represented in this card. Yes. And essentially this card is more of a warning in the sense of be careful with like when you receive your messages, right? When you're in here receiving your card readings and everything, it's very much I have a feeling that you're one to get readings often, and please get your readings. Please, I love receiving readings and everything, but please don't take them. Understand that you are in control, right? You get to make the decisions on how those readings are interpreted and how you get to move forward with what's going to happen, because not everything is set in stone, right? They are just suggestions, right? Because what this story is about is the father gets a message that his son is eventually going to kill him later in life, and he gets to make the decision on raising his son to, it's nurture over nature, you know what I mean? And he can raise his son to love him, or with love and compassion and all the things, or he can raise his son, fearing that he's going to get murdered by his son later, right? With hate and loathing and all the things. What is he going to do? Right? And it's you get to choose what path you're going to go down. Are you going to go down a path of fear and I'm fearing all of this? Or are you going to go down the path of, no, I'm going to choose to love and heal and grow from the messages? I'm going to choose to grow on a journey of healing and, and growth. And it's growth. You're on the journey of growth. And I choose to believe that you are listening to these messages and hearing how you want to grow and how you want to love and how you want to reciprocate this energy and help others grow, because that's what you came to this channel for. You found this channel for a reason, and that's what we talk about: reciprocation and helping each other grow in love, because that's what we do here. So I can't wait to see how much you grow, girl. Yes.
Love that for you. Okay, let us know how that lands, and then make sure that you join us in 2 weeks. Share what's been happening, come back and get some more messages, all the cool things.
Okay? Yes, full moon in Aquarius.
Full moon in Aquarius. Right. Tonesha, you are up, my love. Clover after that. Tonya after that. Angel, and someone down the list. You guys,
Miss Tonesha,
I see you. Get over here and get a card.
You can only have one card, Tonesha. You can't have a deck. You know the rules. Okay, that's better.
It's my anniversary. I need them all.
She's like, I want them all. Okay.
I love that her anniversary is close to my birthday. And I love that this is her card. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. You got the Queen of Wands, my love. All right, this right here. You're so welcome, Nimira. Your card is the Tonesha, the Queen of Wands, and very, very, very much stand in your power. It's the reminder of you have so much power within you, but you are afraid of it. You are so afraid of actually it's not so much you can acknowledge your power to yourself. You can acknowledge your power to your people, but acknowledging your power to the world, we're still very much scared of it, babe. We need to let the world know about our power so we can help the world, so we can change the world, so we can make the world a better place. We can't change the world and help the world if they don't know what we do and how we can help them. Yes, your people know. Yes, that's great. But if the rest of the world doesn't know what kind of magic we do, then what's the fucking point? Just saying.
Yeah. And hey girl, hey. So I got the liberation card. Woof. Yay. Woof. Tonesha, friend. Before we can ever achieve liberation, the one thing that we have to be willing to look at is what's currently keeping us from being liberated. Yes? Isn't that what you teach? Isn't that what we know? We know that to be true. We have to become aware. Don't flex my screen, friend. Okay, we have to become aware, and then we have to use the information and the resources that have been given us to make better decisions so that we can elevate to become liberated. Yes? We agree. We are in agreement. Do it. Do it. Now is the time that you get to be liberated. And part of that is removing the expectations and the conditioning, and we talk about shadow a lot, you know, but it's removing those boundaries and those limitations that are keeping you stuck and stagnant. And if you're not willing to look at it, then you don't want what you are trying to achieve bad enough. Okay? That's the truth of it. And you know, I'm not going to lie to you about it. You know, I'm not going to intentionally try to hurt your feelings over it, because look at the freedom in being liberated. Dragon mama. That's not a dragon, but relatively close, right? It's a crane. It's a crane. It's not even close to a dragon, Tonesha. Get your life together. 8 viewers. That's money. That's prosperity. That's abundance. Being liberated is freedom. It's peace. It's contentment. It's joy. It's happiness. It's enlightenment. It's whatever you want to go ahead and put on it. But Tonesha, in order to get there, you're going to have to remember that you have to step into the unknown. You have to be willing to take the risk to achieve the vision that you want to achieve. Because if you're not willing to do it, you don't want it bad enough. Okay? You are, in fact, already liberated if you just go ahead and set yourself free.
Hey, Tonesha, let us know how that resonates.
And we love you. You already know. You already know. Boop. You're cute. Clover.
Clover, you're up. I have a card.
Thanks.
Ready.
You do put the restraints on yourself, so knock it off. It's not going to happen until you're ready to let it happen. So, I mean, make it as tough as you want to, I guess. That's up to you. Nailed it. We nailed Tonesha. We can say that because she's our good friend. Okay, Clover. Card for me is Know Thyself. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward message, if ever I did see one. Fun fact, one of the things that we do here on our channel is we also collaborate over in my community. So my community is called Goddessy. And this was the card that we had last week. This is actually what showed up in our community for everyone to go ahead and start leaning into and looking into. And this is where we were at for the collective. So I have no doubt that over the past week, probably, you've been getting lots of shifts, lots of like energetic nudges. You've probably been increasing awareness, maybe getting some additional gifts or attunements, those types of things, right? I also wouldn't be surprised if you've probably been receiving a little of the opposite, the resistance, right? People being short-tempered, a little moody, maybe kind of snappy at you. Maybe you've been in experiences that kind of like force you to slow down. That's what happened to me all last week. Force you to slow down and like be in places that like you just didn't want to be in. You know what I mean? Were you there? Was it just me? Like, was I the only one there last week? But I feel like those are kind of been the experiences that you've been having. And in those experiences, it's been that call to know yourself, whether that's been to like put your foot down and be like, no, I don't agree with this. Or it's been something that kind of like opens your mind up and says, oh, okay. And I think you've probably been leaning to the latter. I think there's probably been a lot more open-mindedness. I think there's been a lot of experience that's kind of gifted you some awareness and some aha moments. And it's kind of opening you up to these teacher kind of experiences where life's leading you and guiding you. So I think that's super awesome. And I think this is the opportunity for you to really kind of lean in and clarify that version of yourself that you really want to have that future vision of, right? We talked about masking earlier. This is that time where you're like, I know myself so well. I've put my values in place. I've, clarified the dream and the vision. Like you've checked all the boxes. That's a really, really great time to do that. And then you can use that as the pendulum to kind of guide you.
So you got the 8 of Cups for me. And very much it is this, like right now you are using this guide because like you're like for you to get what you want, you're now walking away from all the things that are not working for you. You know exactly what it is that you desire. You know what it is that is working for you. You know that what it is that like you have that clarity, right? And Clover, did you ask us something specific? I feel like when you hopped in here,
I know Mitesh.
feeling a relationship with choices. Yeah. So, okay, this is legit. This is the answer. It is. You're walking away from the toxicity in your life. So yes, you are doing exactly what you need to do. We did.
That's what happens when you set the intention for your cards, guys. And that one was written. That one was written.
But you do. It truly you just need to walk away from the toxicity, right? Now it is walking towards what it is that you want for you. What do you want? Okay. Tell the goddess during this new moon in Leo. Okay. The new moon in Leo is the perfect time to stand in your authenticity. Okay. The new moon in Leo, is the time to I want this. I am ready to roar into this. This is what I want to be. This is who I want to be. XYZ. List it out. Make the list. Draw a picture. Imagine it.
And you say you can't walk away because it would hurt someone else. Listen.
Are they hurting you? Hold on a second.
You can be authentic and still not be someone who takes toxicity from other people. You can stay in an environment and still not receive toxicity from other people.
And my question too is, are you being hurt? Or why is it okay for you to be hurt? So it's okay for you to get hurt, but you can't hurt somebody else? Respectfully, with that thought process, fuck all the way off.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
No, that's not how that works at all.
Exactly. We're hurting each other repeatedly. And look, here's the real crux of the situation. Okay. You get to make the decision on what your piece is and how much hurt and toxicity you allow into your life and whether or not you decide to leave. And if both of you are hurting each other repeatedly, what is that really saying? What's that really saying? I'm willing to tolerate it. I'm willing to stay here. I'm willing to receive what I've been receiving. Not that I can receive better. It doesn't say I'm willing to receive better. It just says I'm willing to receive what I've been receiving. Because if I'm not willing to do the thing that gets me the result that I'm trying to get, I'm not willing to have the result I want. Because I'm not willing to do the thing. That's the only way that works. And so if you want it, you will go and do it. And it's not with the intention of hurting somebody else. We never advocate for hurting other people. We advocate for peace. We advocate for doing the right thing. And sometimes doing the right thing hurts other people. Right and easy and painless are not synonymous. They're not the same. They don't mean the same thing. And you need to determine what is right, what's easy, what's painless, and all of those types of things for yourself.
And sometimes doing the right thing for ourselves is going to cause pain. Yeah, it is. It just, but we have to do what's right for us. We just do. All right, Clover. Let us know how that resonates. Tonya.
Let us simmer. Yeah. Come back.
Yeah, we don't sugarcoat here.
No, but you also need to know that you're supported,
Yes.
and you really
You are very much supported. We are here.
Yeah, and you have the opportunity to go and navigate this. So sit with it for a little bit, see what comes up for you, see how, you know, the energy kind of plays out, and join us in 2 more weeks for the full moon. We'll have some more information for you. You can come and get another card. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Hey. That's right.
Yeah.
We're not asking for more of the same. We're asking for something different, and that requires change. Tonya. Angels
okay.
after that. Mitesh after that, and so on.
Wait, who?
Our Mitesh.
Oh, I didn't even write him down.
Mitesh. I did.
I'm a bat. I put, and then Kellie, right? And then Kat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Tonya. All right. I have the 4 of coins.
You are now.
What?
Sarah Palms.
I already had her on the list.
After Kat, right?
No.
Where do you have Sarah Palms?
I
have Tonya,
her...
Angel, Mitesh, Kellie, Kat.
No, I had her after Angel. Because she said card, please, after... It would have been after Mitesh.
Okay. I think that was when I was reading. Yes. Okay. Sorted.
We're good now, guys. Organized. We are organizationed.
Yes, Sarah Palms, you are on the list. Check. Whoop. I was thinking about you earlier too, where I was like, dang, where's Sarah Palms? She's not even here. Didn't even see you.
Okay.
I bet you were sleeping in though, weren't you?
Okay. I love pendulums. I love pendulums. Okay.
I do too.
Okay. Tonya. 4 of coins. So pendulums. Pendulums. Pentacles. I said pendulums.
I knew you were.
I give up. No, I don't. I don't give up. I don't give up. I'm awesome.
We're not quitters.
I'm awesome. Okay. Pentacles. And just I can't multiple things, guys. I can't. This is why I don't read comments while I read cards, because okay. 4 coins. Tonya, my darling, you are hoarding your ideas. You're hoarding your awesomeness. You're hoarding something amazing just happened. Something badass just happened, and you're like, nope. You can't see it. You can't touch it. I don't want you to come near it. No, I'm not. No, I don't want to share. I don't want to share. No, this is mine and my cookie. This is my cookie. No. I want a cookie. Tonya, I want a cookie too. May I please have a cookie? Because sharing is caring. And the stuff that you have, everybody else needs to have too. Because what you have is to share is going to gain you more abundance. And that's what you've been calling in more. And you're hurting yourself by not sharing. If you share your cookie, okay, share that cookie, and someone else sees that cookie, they're like, oh, can I have another? You can start selling those cookies. Just saying. I'm just saying. The cookie's an example. You're not a literal cookie, but it just okay, go ahead. I'm just
I have the card of greatness, Tonya. And here's the thing about greatness. Okay. And I know that you already know this to be true, but in order to be great, we have to first recognize that we are, in fact, great. Isn't that what Stephanie just said? Kristi, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, she's sitting there talking about the cookie, and I want another cookie too. I was like, okay. But here's the thing, Tonya. So in order to be great, you have to believe that you are great. Welcome to Leo season. This is the time for greatness. This is the time for you to be audacious. This is the time for you to be like, and what? Okay. Because look, with all of this awareness, this card literally is that reminder that you are the divine greatness, right? These ideas and these inspirations and all of these things that you have that are coming up for you is the reminder and the validation that, look, you have the potential. You're doing the things. The vision was gifted to you because no one else is able to go do it but you. You are the greatness. And so whatever resistance, whatever hesitation you have coming up defies your greatness. It defies what you're trying to do. Okay. So the only thing that you have, the only opportunity that is available for you is to walk in it, not in the past, not in the future, but right here in this moment, this deciding factor, because greatness is already happening, right? So we're going to drop the resistance. We're going to, forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, whether that's a person or the experience or the fact that, you were being impatient or I don't know, whatever the thing is, you're going to go ahead and drop it. And 1:11 Eastern, like you're going to start this path. You're going to start this mission, and you're going to form more awareness because you can move away from feelings of insecurity and jealousy and inner conflict and pessimism and negativity and toxicity and trauma. And instead, you will now start to move forward into the space of understanding and awareness and aha. And that breeds this ability to move quicker, to be more decisive, to be content. Okay. Own it. Own it. There's nothing else to worry about with it. So
it is your girl Tonya. Why?
Mm-hmm.
So
about
that.
Did she?
I'm
yeah, so dude. Whatever, like Tonya, whatever's coming up from you from this webinar that you did, drop that shit, dude. Because this is that moment. This is that moment of greatness. Like, angel's up.
Yes, angel.
Ooh, I feel it.
That's very clear.
Tonya. One card, angel. One card. Bless it. 7 viewers and 5 readers left. 7 viewers and 5 readers left. Who's outside my box? Who's lingering? Who's on here? Oh, okay. This is an interesting card.
I know.
Are you having to look yours up? I've not ever seen.
Yeah, I'm. Okay. I got it. I wanted to confirm.
I don't got it. I mean, I do have it, but it's me first.
It's just interesting. Yeah.
Angel. Okay. Angel. So I'm eyeballing this card. The colors on this card, I think, are the thing that are drawing me in the most.
Can I see them?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Okay, so my card is weightlessness. And okay, so the colors draw me in first and foremost. The other thing that's super interesting is this person is transparent. Okay. They are still very much like what you would imagine like a see-through piece of clothing almost to kind of be like. And the thing that I want to talk to you about when it comes to the weightlessness is, I don't know if you've noticed this, but for the past few weeks, there's been this heavy pressure that's kind of been weighing down on everybody, on the collective. And I think you've started to kind of witness the difference between how people are affected energetically versus how you manage personal energy. Okay. And I think that this is opening a lot of doors for you in terms of probably lessons and like understanding and different things that you didn't know needed to be connected. And now they're kind of being connected. And I think that in part of that, it's almost like, how would I describe that for you? I think it's almost kind of like this, I would describe it as being numb or kind of voidy. I think Stephanie might describe it more as like being kind of spacey or distracted, kind of, where you're just hopping around from thought to thought and piece to piece. And you're like, oh, that connects and that connects. And it's not that you don't feel great. You just feel distant and disconnected, sort of, in a lot of different ways. This weightlessness is the piece that allows you to kind of see beyond the veil and get additional pieces of information that other people aren't getting. So I want you to start paying attention to what's actually happening for you and what's coming up, because this is a moment where you get to step out of regular life and step into a different way of being. And I think it's probably a way of existing that you haven't really experienced before. I think this is more of like the I see dead people kind of thing versus like regular life almost. You know what I mean? It's like the Matrix. You're seeing codes.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah. What did I just say? The Matrix?
No.
What was the one I just said before? It was a movie reference, wasn't it?
I see dead people.
I see dead people. There it is. Yeah. Haley Joel Osment. What's your card? Is it dead people?
It's death.
It's dead people. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually like talking. Hi, Brentny. No, we'll put you on the list.
So it's death, but like because it came out in reverse, it's this fear of moving forward. It's the fear of change. It's the fear of like, it's almost a refusal. It's like you're very much in a stagnation right now, and it's like a forced stagnation. It's like you're here and like I see dead people. It's because you're seeing your past. You're seeing like your past coming forward, and you're seeing like almost like almost like who you could have been, right? Like things that could have happened to you. You're seeing all of that happen around you, right? And it's knowing that the things like could happen to you, and you're like, no, that's not going to happen to me. I know that the victim mentality isn't for me and all of the things, but then at the same time, it's like, I'm stuck here. And there's no, I can't see myself getting out of it. Why? Why can't you see yourself getting out of it? Why? Why are you allowing yourself to stay stuck? Why? But why? But why? It's just that. But why? That's just my question. That's it.
Okay, Angel. Let us know how that lands for you. Mitesh, you are up. Sarah Palms, Kelly, Kat, and Brentny, and then we will close deck. Okay. Whoa. I got Mitesh's card.
I do too. Did she have? They had a specific question.
Yeah, but I'm not answering it. I don't think.
Oh no. Okay, good.
I don't know. I don't know if the cards are going to answer it or not. If that's the intention, I'm sure it's a relationship thing.
Okay. All right. Ready?
I think my card answers it.
I do too. You got the Tower. So.
Okay.
You get to make the decision. Essentially, you're starting over. Whatever the question was, it's starting over. It's starting anew. If it was a yes or no question, the answer is no. it's not going in the direction that you want everything to be going, and your better option would just to start from a blank slate, and just to make a clean break and just go your separate ways, if it's a relationship. But I personally, I think I love the Tower. I like starting fresh. I like looking at things from a new perspective, looking at things from a new opportunity. That's how I look at the Tower card, and this is exactly what it is. It's best. I'm hearing it's best to just walk away, and I'm feeling a lot of the anxiousness from this. This is not the answer that we wanted to hear, but it's very clear that this is it. No, toxic environment, toxic everything, and get away, walk away. This is not it. Okay, go.
Okay. I don't remember what the question was, Mitesh.
I don't either.
But the card that I have is the card of strength. And you know that there's tons of different interpretations for strength, right? There's physical strength, there's emotional strength, there's, metaphysical quality, there's spiritual fortitude. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can go ahead and interpret that. But the real underlying thing that I get from this is that sense of remaining strong, even though you might feel powerless, right? In some type of way, whether it's I can't make the decision, or, I'm not able to leave because someone won't let me, right? Or something that's kind of physically restraining you in some type of way. There's a core strength that needs to be developed, or is being developed currently within you, where you really get to kind of trust in being balanced and rooted and comfortable in being internally strong, having this fortitude and this perseverance to stick with the decisions of what your values really hold and what all of this really means, right? The pressure doesn't have to remain on you. And that means, no matter how big or small something is, once you're decisive about it, once you know the value, once you know your own internal strength, you're kind of able to lean on that. So this is that perspective, or this calling for you more to like look within and recognize that you're not ever going to be without the things that you need, because you are the one who's dictating that inner strength, right? When Stephanie's talking about a Tower moment, so many people look at that as a negative. And this is that reminder for you that it doesn't have to be a negative. What it really is that lesson, or the reminder that you get to build up strength, right? You don't always have to remain strong, but you always have the fortitude to be strong when it's required of you. And if this is one of those moments where it's toxic, or it's dangerous, or it's not conducive to living the life you want to live, even if it's this small, even if it's, I ask them to pick up their socks off the floor and they don't pick up their socks off the floor, even if it seems like nothing, it's important to you for a reason, right? And those are the pieces that you get to follow. That's where you get to call on your inner strength, and it lends itself because of the values and the internal compass that you have. So it'll open the door for you. Okay.
All right, Mitesh, let us know how that resonates.
Sarah Palms.
Kellie.
Easy.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Sarah Palms. It is Sarah Palms. It is Sarah Palms. It's Sarah Palms.
Okay.
Sarah Palms. You're up.
Sarah Palms.
This isn't Sarah's card.
We'll save it for Kellie then.
If it's meant for Kellie, it will pop out again.
All right, dude.
This is Sarah Palms' card.
Ooh, it's me first, isn't it? I was just sitting here waiting. Like, when are you gonna go? What's happening? Okay, Sarah Palms, friend, you have the teacher's card. Hey, this is like a master numbers 33, right? Like Stephanie lives in a master numbers 33. That's her life path. So, Sarah, there's definitely this huge calling for you to lean a little. Wow, my brain is shaking. Like my eyes just went, I can feel it in my brain. Wow. Sarah, there's a lot of stuff I think that's going to be coming through for you. There's been a lot of opportunity for you to kind of be in this teacher mode, guide people, show them the path, that type of thing. You've also been receiving a lot of information and a lot of guidance from the universe in general about how you can be a better teacher. And I think there's a little bit more calling for you to dive into that, like when I think about what actual teachers do, that preparation layer, and tap back in a little bit further into that next layer nuance of who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're trying to go, so that you can have a direct path to lighting the star for others.
Good. Okay.
I think so.
So we got the 4 of Cups here. And so you have all of these opportunities in front of you, and there's a lot of like incredible opportunities surrounding you. Okay. This is very much a warning card, and I'm very uncomfortable. And that's probably why Kate started shaking, because I saw it and I got really uncomfortable when I saw this card. Here's the thing. You have all these choices right in front of you. Okay. Those 3 beautiful, beautiful, shiny, shiny, beautiful, beautiful choices in front of you. Remember, this is the 4 of Cups. You are ignoring the smart choice that is behind you, because it's the smart, not shiny choice. It's not shiny. It's dull, but it's yelling at you. It is yelling at you. It is trying to get your attention, but you are seeing the shiny things. It is Mercury retrograde. We do not make contract decisions right now. We don't make big decisions during Mercury retrograde. Do not make any big decisions during Mercury retrograde. Do not make any big decisions during Mercury retrograde. Do not make any big decisions during Mercury retrograde. Do not sign any contracts.
That's going to be about a month, by the way, Sarah Palms.
Yes.
So middle of August.
Yes.
You'll have enough time to go ahead and make some decisions.
Yes. Do your research, play, look at all the shiny things. Okay. But there is one out there that isn't so shiny that is going to have everything that you need. Okay. Okay. This is important. Okay. Let us know how that resonates.
Let us know, Sarah Palms.
Correct. That is correct.
No, unless you absolutely have to. I mean,
yeah.
Like when we talk about not signing contracts and stuff, we're talking about like buying a house, getting a car, like getting a new job, right? Those types of things that would require you to read the fine print and like dive deeper into what people are trying to show you. But yeah, no, if you can avoid it, don't make any decisions. What's your face for?
Remember how I told you if it was meant to be your card, it will come back out?
You did it?
Yep.
It's for her.
It's okay. Good. I shuffled. It came right back out. So me.
Yes. Oh, you.
No, it's me.
Yay. Me. Yay. Okay, I'm ready.
Kellie. Kellie, you got the Judgment card. This is definitely your card because it came out twice. So, my darling. We don't have time for another card reading, do we? You right now, there's a lot of judgment that you are placing on yourself. And this is basically being put on yourself from past traumas. And literally it's from people that you you are allowing people from your past come through and trigger you. And please don't. They're creating judgments that you had let go of within yourself. Let it go. Let it go. I haven't sang that song in a long time because I haven't had to. Let it go. Let it go. Because you let it go. You let all of it go. And you're allowing them to come back. No, we're not doing that. Okay? No. Okay. Okay.
As muted. I have the perception card. And I'm going to zoom in really quick here. Zooming in. Look at him watering his flower with his tears. Oh. Perception serves multiple benefits, friend. Right? Here's the thing. Your perception's not your reality until you make it your reality. Right? Just because you are perceiving something to be real does not mean that it is the truth of the situation. The flower is getting watered. Okay. I think there's a mantra that you really kind of get to hold here because you're aware, like you just said, hey, I got the same message this morning about not making decisions, right? Yes, Mercury retrograde, we don't make decisions. But we are in this moment, like Mercury retrograde, any retrograde for anybody, you guys just go ahead and stick this one in your pocket. It's an internal shift. When they say that something's moving in reverse, that really means we flipped the mirror around and we're just pointing it back at us. We're just holding the mirror for us to see instead of for the world to see, okay? That's really all we're talking about. And this perspective here, I mean, yeah, we don't want to go ahead and make decisions on anything right now. What we want to do is give our life meaning. Okay. And that's where our perception helps us, or that's what perception helps us to achieve. It helps us to achieve this meaning. So, what I really think, like, you get to have this mantra, and I think this mantra gets to be that you get to wish to see what these visions are that empower you instead of what they're taking away from you. Okay. And then from that, as you're kind of going through that and you're like looking through, over this Mercury retrograde season, because this Mercury retrograde is super intense. And like sometimes you guys might be able to go sign contracts and do all like 100% no, 100% no. It's literally, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be looking at what's happening. We're going to be aligning ourselves authentically. And then we're going to use the information that we've been given from our perceptions and keep moving forward. So Kellie, you got this, ma'am. Rituals, potions. I make some moon water, that kind of stuff. See where you're at by the full moon. You know, do those types of things. Let it rest. Because by the full moon, we'll be done Mercury retrograde, what, August 17th, I think? 16th, 17th, 18th, something around there. So yeah, you'll be able to use full moon and then be good to go, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Kat, you are up. Right.
Yep. Okay. Oh, me first. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, you're like not moving. What are you doing?
I see what you were doing. I see what happened there. Okay. Kat, card for me is the abundance card.
Woo!
Woo! Hey, welcome. You're doing it. You're doing all the things. Look, abundance is not just like the amount of money and stuff that you've brought in. It's not just the amount of joy that you're getting to experience day in and day out, right? It's all of the finer details that are helping you make up what that abundance is. Yeah. Okay. So if something isn't feeling right, if it's not feeling in alignment, those types of feelings, just reassess and see how it might be affecting your abundance. We have 4 viewers right now. Okay. A little bit of judgment, a little bit of balance, a little bit of finding the equality, I think, in what that abundance really looks like for you. So just be aware. It's here. It's on the horizon. You are, in fact, grabbing it, and you're just going to clarify as you're grabbing. Yeah.
5 of coins. So you're hearing Kate and you're like, abundance? Where the fuck is this abundance? What are you talking about? Because you're not feeling it. You're not feeling this abundance in any way, shape, or form. You are definitely feeling this. Woe is me. Where's this money come? Where's my money? Where's my abundance? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, Kate? Where is it?
No. I didn't say money. I said abundance. There's a difference.
What does abundance mean to you? Call it in. Call it in. Call in the abundance. Call in the definition of abundance to you. What is it? What is it? You have to call it in. You have to define it, whatever that is. but abundance will come in. Abundance in what? It's there. It's all around you. You just have to allow yourself to see it. Because right there, it's in front of her. She's just not looking up to see that it's right there for her to grab. Okay? All right? It's right there in front of you. You just have to be willing to see it. Okay? Okay. Let us know how that resonates. All right. Our last card of the day, our last cards of the day, our last reading of the day, Brentny. Woo! My girl. My girl.
Just flew right out.
My girl. Brentny. Brentny. Okay. All right. Well, 7 of Swords. Friend. 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 We're ready for that battle, aren't we? We're ready for that fight. We're ready to fight anybody that comes our way. And we've been preparing. We've been prepping for this fight. And you know what? Let's go to battle. Let's just go to battle. It's yeah.
I feel it.
You have
she feels the same.
Yeah, you have all the ammo you have all the ammo you need. You have your arsenal ready. Just, you know what? It's time to just it's no more Miss Nice Brentny. It's just there's a time and a place, and it's just now you did it. Look, you know, look at the shadow's little devious smile. You know what? Like, they got nice you for how long? It's time for battle. Dive in, girl. Dive in. You're ready. Just, we're here for you.
So I have the deja vu card. I was going to say, you've already been here. Actually, when I first saw this card, the first thing I thought about was salt and pepper. That's the vibe, right? That's the vibe of like the energy that you're holding is very like salt and pepper here, right? Like I'm getting ready to stand up. You need to know that this is who I am. This is, you know, where I stand. This is how I feel about things. And you really like you hear this invisible whisper, which is really kind of what deja vu is, right? It's something that's already been seen. And I'd mentioned this before. There's this theory that it's like a merging of timelines where your consciousness is making the same, it's aligned, right? It's making the same decision in the same moment or same experience, depending on who you are and how you hear things. But the thing with this deja vu, like it really is kind of a calm before the storm sort of feeling. Like you get this presence, you see the foresight more or less, and you're like, oh, it's getting ready to be some fuckery. That's cool. Love that for us, right? And you're holding this energy very much of this is gonna guide my path. Okay, cool. We're here. Love that for us. This is where you get to choose to merge timelines. Okay. Not everybody gets the power to do that. And I really want you to understand that. Not everybody gets deja vu. I don't get deja vu. Okay. Stephanie gets deja vu. I do not get deja vu. So we don't all get the opportunity to merge timelines in that kind of way. Yes, we all have the opportunity to quantum leap, but you're kind of getting the foresight to know what the next step is to go and do. And because you've been in this experience means that you get to go ahead and make the decision for what that person is, who that person is, how they act, those types of things. Act accordingly, you know, judge accordingly. This is your moment.
What she said. All right, you guys. That is it for the day.
Done. You
for
guys,
those of you that have stayed with us,
we love it. We love this. This is exactly what our channel is built on, you guys. doing things differently, showing up in a different way than other channels, building an incredible community of amazing human beings who are thriving off of the messages that they're receiving. I don't think we could love you guys any more than we do. Maybe we could. I don't know. But we absolutely adore you. We appreciate you guys being here. And we know that this is not kind of how we said it was going to go today. We said we were going to have 3 readers, and we said that we were going to, open the doors for that. But Cosmos has other plans for the way that things work. We tried to do it. She was here. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up, like I said, some of those free complimentary reads for everyone who came to get a 3-card reading. We'll open up space for everyone to experience Taylor as a reader here on our channel. And then we'll continue to pull her into these readings when maybe Mercury retrograde isn't being so saucy. So we appreciate you guys. And she said that she's so sorry she couldn't be here. She doesn't want you guys to think she was flaky.
Yes. I was very sad that she wasn't here. I was so excited for today. Makes me super sad. But there will always be next time. Next time will be great. So until next time, guys, we will see you on the cosmic weather. We love you so much. And okay. Bye, guys.